Sing it with me, y'all.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Sean wears tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when the summer comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning, at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts.
Tight shirts. Let's get to it. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. On Wednesday morning, Dr. Smith is in the building.
Hey.
Hey. R.I.P D'Angelo.
R.I.P.
It was a crazy day. Please don't nobody say it happens in threes. Eddie Jones from the Los Angeles Lakers, NBA, who was one of my favorite players to watch in the NBA, also passed away. Please don't say it happens in threes, so don't expect another one. So please, yes, Eddie Jones from Philly. I believe Eddie Jones is from Philly. I'd have to check that.
He was at Temple when I was here.
Yes, Eddie Jones was on. He was on that team. Yes, I want to think. Was he after
Aaron McKee, Rick Brunson,
Aaron
Eddie
McKee?
Jones.
Yeah, Aaron McKee,
Rick Brunson, Eddie Jones.
Rick Brunson. Yes. Eddie Jones passed away yesterday.
Wow, that's what it was at night.
I guess.
I didn't hear the news. I figured it must have been later in the day.
Let me make
sure.
sure.
Campus is about to be. Yeah, they're gonna be talking about that.
Let me make sure. Eddie Jones, NBA star. Because I saw yesterday, NBA star.
Wow, rest in peace, D'Angelo. Rest in peace, Eddie Jones.
I should have done this before I did this. It just came on an alert. There are conflicting reports about the death of former NBA player Eddie Jones, while some social media posts from early.
Okay, well, hopefully he's still with us.
Claimed he passed away from a sudden stroke, and former teammates have stated that Eddie Jones is alive and well. Okay, I might be wrong.
Woo.
I might be wrong.
Woo. Gosh, Mike.
Sorry, that was my bad. Their claims have been contradicted by former teammate Nick Van Exel, who posted on X that spoke with Jones the day before that he's doing. Oh, okay. Well, good. Sorry about that. Retraction. Sorry.
Okay.
You're probably going to take this off of YouTube anyway because I played D'Angelo too long. So don't worry about it. So
no worries. And most people ain't up yet, so they can do the good mornings. But yeah, we let them know. Eddie Jones. Shout out to Eddie Jones. I used to rap for him and ring at the table at the cafeteria.
Eddie Jones is in my list of players that he'll never get the credit for what he did because he played for the Lakers when the Lakers weren't getting shown the love at the time. He was pre Kobe, and he was obviously after Magic, and they struggled those years, even though they had dope players like Nick Van Exel on the squad. He's one of our favorites.
His position and his playing style and his personality, right? Like all that contributed to what you just said.
All of it. He
wasn't sagging his pants with braids, changing the fashion game and being rebellious. He wasn't showboating, being called a ball hog and starting these debates, he was just playing well. And that's not what does it,
And but his athleticism was sickening.
Oh yeah.
He would go on you in a second. But we think he's alive. So let's get off there. I don't want to get.
Oh no, he's alive. One of the craziest games, just one last basketball memory. I'll never forget and I'll never forgive Reggie Miller because when ESPN and all them was at the game at Bogonical Hall and it was all packed and it was like Eddie Jones, Aaron McKee versus Reggie Miller and all this stuff. And we were winning. We were winning up until like the last couple seconds of the game. And then we learned who Reggie Miller was live and in person that day. And we all left quiet like it was a wake. And I never forget, one man just took all the wind out the room and took the heart out of thousands of people in a second. Like
And that
Thanos,
was just
man.
a prelude to what he would do to millions of people in Madison
Yeah.
Square Garden.
Well,
I mean, it was
wouldn't be the
just a
last time.
prelude.
Wouldn't be the last time that would happen. I mean, just quiet. Just
He did it to Jordan.
believe
He didn't win the series, but he did it to Jordan. Like he splashed, no pause. He splashed in Jordan's face to end the game, and Jordan almost
painted
came back.
painted faces with tears in their eyes, just walking out. You know,
No,
everybody
he
just
did it.
sad, man.
I was watching the game that he did that to the Knicks in the playoff, which he pushed off, but they didn't call it. All right, I'm petty, but he did push off and they didn't call it. But when he did that, I was in my ex-wife's dorm room, right? I was in her dorm room at NYU, and I turned the TV off, and I was quiet. And this is the first time I've ever done this. I went and got a beer out of sadness for real. Like I went downstairs and I got one of the chunky old school Foster's beer. They were the aluminum. They were blue. I said, I put it down. And the guy at the register looked at me. He said, "It's crazy, wasn't it?" I said, "Yeah." Like nobody, he had the city streets of New York. When I got the beer, dude said, "It's crazy, isn't it?" And I knew exactly what he was talking about. I said, "Yeah."
He's a sniper.
Said,
And he had that Kobe energy too, where it seemed like he got off on it. Because Kobe's one of the ones where even when he was facing the allegations and putting up 50 and 60, you could tell that he was like, "Oh, you thought you won? Oh, you thought." He almost liked the fact that you were all built up so he can, yeah. And then just calmly without a bunch of celebration.
Some people in moments of turmoil, in moments of everybody is against me, actually really, this is not a myth. Some people embrace the whole world against me. Some people are empowered by going.
That Pac stuff, or be against the world, baby. Yeah, like I'm gonna do better now. Because
Okay.
a lot of people don't. I was watching that Buster Douglas Tyson thing when Robin Gibbons might as well have been in the ring with her mom. Like I seen a lot of people where even a lot of rappers, a lot of my favorite rappers, especially in Philly, a lot of rappers got locked up, height their career. Happened to Beanie, happened to Cassidy. A lot of people argue, never quite the same. Still great, but getting locked up in your prime. People even say that with Ali, there's a debate, right? But Kobe is one of them people where it's like the more they put on him, the worse he put it back on them till the day he passed. Like,
but
I never remember being like, "Oh, Kobe's going through too much. He can't focus on the game." Nah, he just used it and took it out on you.
And the thing with Ali, with the amazing thing, well, Ali was physical after a while, but some people, I don't know, because I'm not inside their body. Some people may feel one way inside, and it triggers something to show something out. Because listen, when you're going from a court case and you're flying, and I know you're in jeopardy.
Yeah,
That
can go either way.
That ability to be like, you know what, this escape right here, I'm taking it out on everybody. Listen, God
everybody got to pay. Everybody got to pay.
I don't know how Reggie Miller got us into this, but yeah, everybody got to pay for this. Everybody got to pay for this. But unfortunately, we lost D'Angelo, who this is human nature. Let me tell you what human nature is. D'Angelo, when he was on this earth, we all knew how dope he was.
Oh yeah.
But because he's here, we just take it for granted. The run and the appeal that he had. And I remember hosting something, I forget what club, when he first started, and bringing him on and watching the reaction. And that's what I look for, people. I look at people perform, obviously, but I know they're dope. I look at what they do to crowds. And certain people do certain things. If you watch a Teddy Pendergrass old live concert, he does something different to that, to have a concert that's strictly for women. He makes something happen differently to audiences. D'Angelo did that. Obviously, the obvious ones, Michael does that. Prince does that. But there's certain people who we took for granted that do that. And it's Listen, I'll give you one that people know but don't really. If you haven't seen her, Erica Badu does that to her crowd. Her core
Oh yeah.
audience. There's a Jill Scott in Philly. Jill Scott
Well,
anywhere.
that's why Call Tyrone was so important, because people who had never had, even Dave Chappelle's Block Party with Jill Scott and Erykah Badu were both up there, and it was like a little battle. But the Call Tyrone, people first got to see the live experience, because a lot of people had never been to like any of these shows. We were in
Yep.
Philly for the whole 5 spot Neo Soul,
Yes.
so we were right there at the
Yes.
heart of it. But a lot of people were just like, "Oh, I saw Erykah Badu on Oprah, and she got that cute song. I don't know what she means by the nickels and the dimes." But no, when Call Tyrone came out and people saw, like you said, interaction with the crowd, when she paused and then said, "But you can't use my phone," and the whole crowd was like, "Oh!" Like that was something different. That was something different.
That
Shout
those
out to Erykah Badu.
and let me shout out Philly. I took for granted watching these people grab microphones at the Black Lily and watching these artists
Like
from
it was nothing.
Bilal to Jill to
Wait,
music.
Shani gonna say Glenn Lewis. Don't forget Glenn Lewis.
Can't forget Glenn Lewis.
Music Soul Child, Glenn Lewis. You keep going, keep going. We got it. The Roots. Yeah, yeah. Everybody was out. Everybody was out.
I don't know how many times I saw the Roots. I can't
So,
even put how many
regular thing.
times I saw them kill shit. Like in the middle of Rockefeller, in the middle of state property, I would be at the TLA. I don't know how many times I got to watch Black Thought in a cypher outside.
I was about to say, and at the after parties. 'Cause I remember a couple times you was hosting the club and Black Thought was there.
Yes.
I've seen him at the clubs. Spring Garden, I can name some places. I've seen him in the mix, just chilling.
So we lost D'Angelo, and I played that clip, and they said it was pancreatic cancer.
Pancreatic cancer, yeah.
I didn't
Long
know
battle.
I didn't know he had the long battle going on, but
Well, remember he put on all the weight too. Remember he was fluctuating with the weight real
Yeah.
crazy for a little while too, dealing with a lot of different things. But a lot of people say that a lot of those very, very talented people aren't very talented when it comes to managing the weight of fame, and a lot of people go through that.
I don't know who's talented at that. I don't know who's I don't know who's talented.
You know what's funny? When Jay-Z was making all those songs about the fame and Kurt Cobain, he always makes all these mentions of people who and how to manage fame. Songs like Success with him and Nas, right? It sucks, right? Success, it sucks. Like you gotta have like a scientific understanding of all the dangers and pressures and risks associated with it, because those are the people who seem to do a lot better. People who just jump into it and are free-flowing creatives, it can get dangerous, like a Jimi Hendrix type thing where it's like, you're so pure that I almost fear for you in this industry full of snakes and sharks, and instead of showing you how to move in a room full of vultures.
Well, and that's how I feel about when I see young artists. I always say they may have already gotten her. I always say,
damn.
Every time I see Doechii, I go, I hope they don't get her. But then you don't know when they do.
She's been in the game for years. Yeah, she's been in the game for years. Yeah, I like drugs. I like it. So
Yeah. But yeah, and the entertainment business. This is the only thing I would think you could do. If you're gonna stay on top, there's gonna be some hardships. If you gotta be cutthroat for real to stay where Jay-Z is at. So I would critique Jay-Z. Yes.
You gotta know when to step back. I remember when Usher couldn't win. Remember that? They were saying he had diseases. He was a 300-pound girl. They were saying Usher's marriage. He shouldn't have married the girl. The girl was too old. She didn't look good. There was a few years where we were just like, we don't care how good the songs are. You're not putting no cherries in nobody's mouth these years. And at one point, Usher was doing the resistance against it, and it seemed like he was like, you know what? I'll get back to y'all.
Yeah.
Then he was like, where's Usher?
No. Yeah. Hey, there's a lot. That fame thing, God bless.
Yeah, there's gonna be times where they just test you. You're winning too much, and they just want to see how it looks when you're not winning, and they'll stack the deck against you. They'll even lie and act like you lost when you didn't, just to see if you snap out, or if you can handle it, if you make better music, or rise to the occasion.
I almost think you got to be Sade and just be like, all right, I'll see y'all later.
Another one, right? Even Maya did that. When they was like all these she said she told them F you. They tried to give her all these 360 type deals. They tried to, it was the height of the Diddy party era, all that. And Maya just disappeared and then had longevity on a lower level, and she was happy with that. She got on
Yeah.
106 Park. She got on 106 Park one day. He was like, "What's next for you?" She's like, I'm a producer. I'm learning to produce, and I'm interested in owning my own stuff." Just not the conversation they was looking for. But I remember thinking, wow, she's not here for them. She's here for herself, and she's gonna put out music when she wants, how she wants, and she's gonna own it. And that was it.
Let me tell you the artists that the people that this industry is scared of. People who don't do it to be famous. And those people who don't do it, because fame is the drug of all drugs, people. You can't deny how good it feels to be accepted by millions, thousands, hundreds.
Well, to feel like you're accepted, I would say feel like you're accepted by millions.
To feel them telling you that you are that person. I don't care if it's
Yeah, you're number
100
one.
people. You're number one right
You're
here in
number
this
one.
room of 100.
No, but even somebody say you got number one song in the country. That is that like you said. Come on. There's tens of thousands of songs out at any given time, if not more. Like
And
you have
the
the number
politics
one
behind
song.
it, whatever the politics are, whatever, it doesn't matter because you actually did the work. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes on how
But
Rick
other
lives.
people could cheat too. Other people
Yeah,
could cheat too.
other people
They
could
got
cheat. Drake,
everybody got bots. Everybody get bots.
everybody
My
got
bots
bots.
are number one. My bots are number one.
I got the
I got the
best
number one bots.
But
Oh,
is that amazing thing of the Barry Sanders thing? A defender said, you know what really irritated me about Barry Sanders? I saw one of those 30 for 30s or documentaries or whatever. And he said after he scored the touchdown, he wouldn't dance. He would just hand the ball off to the official. And the guy was like, that really burnt me up. He was like, and what? I'm gonna do this again.
Yeah.
He would casually just walk up the field after embarrassing the best athletes in the world in that sport and embarrassing them and just going boop and just handing the ball. And I said, never thought about that. Never thought about that. Never thought about it.
You know, somebody told me, and I told my student this one day because my student came in with class one day, some teaching thing. You know, I was rapping in class, and the student was like, "You're viral. You're viral." And I was like, you know, I saw her. He was like, "Come on, man, why are you not reacting to the vibe?" And I said, if I give them the power to lift me up, then I at the same time give them the power to take me down. If I stay at the same level, regardless of whether they cheer or boo, I'm always good. And the whole class just got quiet.
And that is, you don't do it to be famous.
Yeah, even now. Because everybody's like, why don't you try to do this? Why aren't you saying this? Why don't you tell people you did this? That ain't why I did it.
I really love doing what I did. In that moment, I'll tell stories about you. I said, people, the man rapped for Kanye West and killed it. I saw him having a conversation after the show. After
he was at
that,
the club. We was
at the club, and I was like,
Beanie single album release party. That was a big night.
Release party.
Big night.
And
big night.
When you went viral, I was like, yeah. To me, I was like, yeah, it sounds about right. I said, sounds about right.
We've been doing that forever.
That's been going on since the beginning of time. But rest in peace, D'Angelo. Jay Black is in the building. What up, Jay? How was your night, dog?
Everything's good. I ain't seen Trendsetter since he was with the YTs. All right, good morning, Trendsetter.
Come in.
Hey, Jay, you might tell Lady Q to get us a sweatshirt, man. This weather changing. I know he's doing the t-shirts, but at this rate, by the time we do the t-shirts, we got to cover them up.
I sent you some samples. You gotta let me know which ones you like.
Okay, but does she do sweaters too? Because we might need a hoodie.
Hoodie, yeah, of course.
Yeah, she does it all.
We might switch my order up because I'm trying to rock my joint this winter, and this temperature is dropping.
Yeah. What did I've been trying to tell you? I said, shut your mouth. All you people who complain during the summertime. I told y'all in July, shut your mouth. Talking about it's too hot. It's too hot. I said, shut your mouth when you're talking about, oh God, I'm sweating when I get to the car. I'm sweating. All you have to do is have a bottle of water and dress appropriately. Because guess what's coming?
I remember you saying that. You're gonna miss this.
Guess what's coming? When you got to take a coat off before you get in your car because the seatbelt don't go over all the bundling that you done did. You got to be sitting there and you sweating and all that other. This is the bullshit. I appreciate it. We're blessed to have another day. This is not my time. I know my bloodline. I'm supposed to be on the beach. I'm supposed to be someplace where shoes are optional. I'm supposed to be on where I optional. Well, my toes is out all the time. That's where I'm supposed to be.
Chocletas.
That's where I'm supposed to be.
Jim Jones had the beef.
Facts. That's where I'm supposed to be. So your night was good. Nothing crazy. Wheel of Fortune, anything like that?
Wheel of Fortune, I thought they cheated the black lady. No, everything was good. Everything's good. I'm trying to think. Yesterday was a chill day. It was a chill day. I watched the story on that Ellen Greenberg or whatever. That lady that got stabbed 20 times and they said it was suicide. That was really intriguing to me. Like I said that in the Philly story. That was a crazy. How do you commit suicide, stabbing yourself 20 times in your neck, your back, your head, back of your head like that? But yeah, I watched that whole story. I went down that rabbit hole. But no, everything was good.
Yeah, these rabbit holes. These rabbit holes. These rabbit holes.
4 inches, 4 inches, and all that stuff. It was like that. It wasn't.
Clothes are optional too. LaShawn said clothes are optional too. Okay, all right, LaShawn. All right. Hey, talk your talk, girl. Talk your talk. I
woke up like this.
I said
woke up like this.
Yeah, I said shoes were optional. I said shoes. Sneakers were optional.
She said hedonism. You start with hedonism. Oh, that was crazy. LaShawn saw that story too. Yeah, but I went down that rabbit hole. That was about it.
I went down multiple rabbit holes and I went to sleep nice and early. Cory Booker got actually addressed on his Israel money. And I never thought he would do an interview where somebody would ask him directly. And let me tell you something. All y'all politicians won't answer the question. All y'all won't answer. It is the art. It is an art form.
It's a skill to do that.
Just not answer. But it's so
it has to be a skill.
Like once I talk to you, other than Jay Black, once I talk to you in real life and I ask you a question and you do that to me, I don't fuck with you no more in real life. I don't fuck with you no more.
Just act like they didn't hear what you said.
Once you jump into a pivot, I don't fuck with you no more. And I'm not gonna be rude. There's no reason to have any more conversations. If I ask you a question,
a direct question about, if I give you LeBron's
stat, go ahead, ask you one, Mike. Go ask you one. I got you. Hold on. Ready?
LeBron not only has scored the most points in the NBA, he actually succeeded and did more by the age of 22 years old than Michael Jordan did by 22 years old. That's a fact. So you telling me that Jordan was a better player between the ages of 18 to 20 is ridiculous, because it's not. The man had already been to the playoffs and won playoff games. Michael Jordan had never won one playoff game until Scottie Pippen joined the team. I would like to know what your answer is to that, Dr. Smith. What's your response?
The beauty of basketball, Mike, is that everybody has an opportunity.
You already know at that point they're gone. You already know. You already know you ain't get your answer.
That's all it takes. Mike already said, I ain't even with this nigga no more.
Yeah, they gonna get your answer.
I had his answer before I sat down, Mike. I had his answer ready before I sat down. I wasn't even listening to you, Mike. I just said, this is answer number 2 coming up. I thought
you were gonna say what's ridiculous is, and then I thought you were gonna
no. Because you start talking about the country, and then you say then you do both sides like Trump does. See, both LeBron and Jordan are dedicated athletes to their craft, and you be like, yo, where's my answer though, right? And by the time you get so exhausted and so twisted around, I start talking all kind of other stuff. I've learned in the barbershop. I just go like, all right, never mind. I just finished my haircut. This is another one. This is a simple one. They'll be like Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, and they'll be like, Floyd should have fought Manny in his prime. He waited Manny out for years. And I go, you do know Floyd was older than Pacquiao when they fought. Yeah, but that's not the point. In his years, but Floyd fought him when he was older. You do get that. Yeah, still older Floyd too.
Well, MJ is still the GOAT. LaShawn says she want to smoke with you, but
there is no such thing as the GOAT. There's no such thing as the GOAT. In my opinion, there's no such thing. You can't compare. Like I said before, white people don't go to art galleries and say this is a masterpiece and then say this is a better masterpiece. They break down why the masterpiece is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
They don't try and break. Van Gogh, they don't try and take away from this masterpiece They just compliment what this masterpiece does. So if y'all, the GOAT's the GOAT. Like the Jay-Z Nas thing,
I'm gonna upgrade
I just do that for
before
fun.
y'all before y'all do
go.
the good mornings.
Yeah.
Y'all do that. All right.
See if there's any good mornings. I don't do the good morning. I didn't get to the good mornings. Any good morning comments out there? Good morning to every single person.
You just pivot. You ain't got to acknowledge them. Like the Scott Jennings of CNN. And
don't do that.
I get frustrated though when I watch it.
I don't watch it no more.
Answer the question.
They won't.
What we need to talk about is but can we answer this question? I'm trying to know your personal thoughts. Is there anything that Donald Trump does that's wrong? Well, what we should be discussing is the families that don't have money to feed, they go to the stores and like they always go to something else. Answer the damn question.
They can't.
That's what gets me.
They can't. Hey, that's what happened yesterday when we did the JD Vance. That's when George Stephanopoulos.
Good morning, Mook.
What you stupid? What else, Stace? What's going on? That's my co-parent to stay. That's when we saw this clip, right? What was it? Did that go?
That's actually walk and talk around the answers, aka the truth. Yeah, they pivot. But it is a skill. It's hard for me to do that a lot of times, and I'm like, man, I don't want to answer this.
Yeah, but you do it all the time. This is a typical example that I played yesterday. This is a typical of I'm not going to answer the
accepted
question.
a $50,000 bribe from undercover.
That's the mayor. But JD Vance, they do it in a way that's so annoying, and the people asking the questions, it is a tough job to try and keep your cool when you realize that they're not going to answer the damn question.
Yeah,
it's just not gonna happen.
And then you're the one that's unhinged. You're the one that can't keep your composure.
But this man, George, who I fuck up his last name the entire time, Stephanopoulos or whatever.
Reporters are Tom Homan was recorded on an FBI surveillance tape in September 2024, accepting $50,000 in cash. Did he keep that money or give it back?
George, you've covered the story ad nauseum. Tom Homan did not take a bribe. It's a ridiculous smear. And the reason you guys are going after Tom Homan so aggressively is because he's doing the job of enforcing the law. I think it's really preposterous. I know Tom. I think that he's a good man. He gets death threats. He gets attacked. He gets constantly threatened by people because he has the audacity to want to enforce the country's immigration laws. I think that it would be a much more interesting story about why is it that Tom Homan, who is simply enforcing Americans' immigration laws, is getting constantly harassed and threatened to the point of death threats. That's a much more interesting question that I think journalists should focus on. We can agree to disagree on that question.
Well, wait, you said he didn't take a bribe, but I'm not sure you answered the question. Are you saying that he did not accept the $50,000?
George, this story has been covered ad nauseum. He did not take a bribe. Did he accept $50,000? I'm sure that in the course of Tom Homan's life, he has been paid more than $50,000 for services. The question is, did he do something illegal? And there's absolutely no evidence that Tom Homan has ever taken a bribe or done anything illegal, which is why he's working in the administration.
I'm asking you, did he accept the $50,000 that was caught on the surveillance tape? Did he accept that $50,000 or not?
George, I don't know what you're talking about. Did he accept $50,000 for what?
He was recorded on an audio tape in September 2024, an FBI surveillance tape, accepting $50,000 in cash. Did he keep that money?
I love it.
Accepting $50,000 for doing what, George? I'm not even sure I understand the question. Is it a crime? Even the far left media like yourself? So I'm actually not sure what the precise question is. Did he accept $50,000? Honestly, George, I don't know the answer to that question. What I do know is that he didn't violate a crime.
So you don't, what was caught on the tape, you're saying right now you don't know whether or not he kept that money?
I don't know what tape you're referring to, George. I saw media reports that Tom Homan accepted a bribe. There's no evidence of that. And here's, George, why fewer and fewer people watch your program and why you're losing credibility. Because you're talking for now 5 minutes with the Vice President of the United States about this story regarding Tom Homan, a story that I've read about, but I don't even know the video that you're talking about. Meanwhile, low-income women can't get food because the Democrats and Chuck Schumer have shut down the government. Right now, we're trying to figure out how to pay our troops because Chuck Schumer has shut down the government. You're focused on a bogus story. You're insinuating criminal wrongdoing against a guy who has done nothing wrong instead of focusing on the fact that our country is struggling because our government's shut down. Let's talk about the real issues, George. I think the American people would benefit much more from that than from you going down some weird left-wing rabbit hole where the facts clearly show that Tom Homan didn't engage in any criminal wrongdoing.
It's not a weird left-wing rabbit hole. I didn't insinuate anything. I asked you whether Tom Homan accepted $50,000, as was heard on an audio tape recorded by the FBI in September 2024, and you did not answer the question. Thank you for your time this morning.
No, George, I said that I don't.
Up next, we'll be right back.
Turn his mic off.
That you gotta have patience.
You can't be the one to get unraveled.
And you just gotta. I'm not gonna stop till I get this answer. No, he didn't do a good job pivoting. He went from answering the question to say he don't know nothing about it. He went from knowing that it wasn't a bribe to not know nothing about it. That's what irritates me. Because we ain't got enough time. They don't have enough time on TV to go, you just described that it wasn't illegal. And now you're telling me what you just said wasn't illegal. Now you're telling me you don't even know what we're talking about. So how did you describe, how do you defend it? Did you hear about the 5-year-old that got sexually assaulted by 9-year-old? Mother wanted to go viral so she could get justice for her daughter. There's so many stories, Sean. I can't keep up with every story.
They try to get the GoFundMe popping.
Yeah, I can't. Listen, that's sad. You can't keep up with everything. I come up here with like 15 different clips, and we only get to like 7 of them. Here's a cute one. Till Doc gets back on. Here's a cute one. Let me see. Let me see if I have the mom. So the son wanted to do an experiment on his mom.
The son,
innocent enough. Young son. Okay. I guess he's on his Twitch. He wanted to do an experiment on his mom. He wanted to, he had his gripes about mom. And he decided he was going to do a little experiment.
My mom be so miserable during summer because she still got to work and I'm home. Oh yeah, well I'm going to work. Make sure you do them dishes. I clean the dishes before she leave. It better not be no dishes when I get back. It won't, because I won't be in the house to make any. Make sure you take that trash out. Y'all know I did an experiment on my mom one time. I didn't eat in the house. I didn't eat food from the house in a week. I didn't drink out of no cup. I didn't use a dish in a week. I didn't throw nothing in her trash can, in the main trash can for a week. And it's only me and her in the house. And I wanted to see if she noticed. That it was her nasty ass did all that.
What?
I said, yo, mom. She said, make sure you clean them dishes. You always leaving dishes in there. I looked at her like she lost her mind. I said, yo, those your dishes. Looked at her with a little smirk. Those your dishes, yo. Do your dishes. My mom slapped the shit out of me, and I never tried to experiment again. I won't ever try it again. She slapped the fuck out of me. My mom.
Yo.
I like his honesty. He said, my mom slapped the shit out of me. I'm never doing the experiment again.
Yo.
What you do though? Y'all got to remember when you were a kid. Remember when you were like 14, 15, 16, 17 years old. And you were asked to do something that you had nothing to do with dirtying up. You've been there. I had nothing to do with this. The dishes is a prime example when you had nothing. There's nothing in there.
Clean up behind yourself, right? Ain't that the motive? Ain't that the goal?
Nuh-uh. What's evident in dishes? When they tell you to clean the dishes, you had to do all the dishes.
When trying to be funny goes wrong.
She slapped the shit out of him. But he was right. But he was like,
was he right? You said he was right. Oh,
he was right. I didn't put any of that trash in there. That's all you.
But it ain't about who did it. It's you just supposed to be the one to keep up on it.
But it's just him and her. So I guess he was getting the blame. LaShawn, I didn't. That's the same. She should post it to bring awareness. My video of the racist Nabiscos had over 52,000 views. Then TikTok took it down, talking about a violation. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get ready for this violation. This show ain't gonna be aired. We played too much of the D'Angelo show. Oh, we got in trouble for the Joe Budden. We're playing the Joe Budden clip.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you played. Don't say we.
Well, I played it. All right. I
So
played it.
So Joe Budden clips are now.
Yeah.
We played Joe Budden clips before.
I guess they knew that one was on fire. So they, the powers that be said, "You there? You ready? You ready, Doc?" Okay. Yeah. So we got that. Did you see the experiment the young man played on his mom? Did you see that?
Which one? The streamer?
Yeah.
Yes. No,
okay.
I saw the clip you played earlier, and I remembered seeing that video about her being in the 9 to 5 and him being online.
You have to stop the videos and comments in between.
You have to stop the video.
So what she's saying, Ash, thank you, producer. So she's saying when you started, just stop it a little bit, talk a little bit in between, then pick it back up. So
your reaction video.
Yeah, I'll try and get y'all the whole thing before I do that. But yeah, I mean that's easier for me, honestly, because sometimes I forget my point. But yeah, we got in trouble for the Joe Buttons thing. Young man, I understand young man's pain. I ain't had nothing to do with these dishes, but I gotta clean them all. It's just me and you in here. I ain't throw nothing in this trash can. And you gotta say, make sure you take this trash out because you put all this. I didn't put none of this in here. You.
I pay the cost of Peter. I'm paying this rent and mortgage, Negro. You're gonna do the little stuff around here.
Well, just admit that it's your shit that you're doing it. Don't put it on me. It's your shit. Just at least we clear. Let's air it out before you beat my ass. Before you beat my ass. Just at least have that as they. Oh, I also later in the show there's a trade plan that my man from I forget what podcast said. He has a plan for 4 young people to take part in, and I'm interested to see what Jay Black's going to think about this.
Okay, yeah, let's talk.
He has a plan.
Oh, I did, and like you said, the show of ADD, canceling Christmas since the government is shut down. I've been on my Urban View. This is a serious satellite station. It's for us by us, and they talking literally trying to get a campaign together, people to cancel Christmas. We got to hit them in the pocket. How we hit Target.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
So that's like a whole thing. They trying to rally up people to cancel Christmas. So that's something we can talk about or consider down the road. I was like,
what y'all want to ask me for?
Y'all know my answer. Been trying to do it for years.
I've been trying to do this shit for years.
Yeah, a whole lot of parents out there. They like,
now y'all want to come around to what I've been telling y'all. Y'all complain about the white man and y'all celebrate this damn holiday that he shoved down your throat and brainwashed us with. And then y'all got the nerve to say, yeah, but don't do that to the kids. What happened to the kids, y'all? I thought y'all were like, don't do it to the kids. Don't do it to the kids. The kids deserve this white man Christmas. But I'm down. Let's get it. When y'all want to start? Y'all want to start now?
Craig said it starts with canceling Black Friday.
I said Black Friday, yeah.
They was talking about getting your essentials only. Sticking to the essentials, stuff that we really need. Let's not spend all our money to go all out. Like they really trying to rally and get a focus. And I was like,
Or for those who ain't gonna do that, at least have a Black Christmas. Support Black businesses, local businesses, small businesses.
And that's what they were saying.
You gotta spend.
If you want to do it, yes.
You gotta spend.
Yes. Yep. They said that. Yep.
We're not Target, we're not Walmart.
Some of y'all won't do it because y'all scared of your kids. Some of y'all won't do it because y'all scared of your kids and because y'all use Christmas to make up for your fucked up parenting the entire year.
Hold on, throw me in the green room, Jay. My light's crazy. I'm about to
a little dark. Okay.
That's what some of y'all doing.
Fuck that. Fuck them kids. That's what Nikki said. See, she's doing it for different reasons. It's for the economy, the people to understand that our black dollars really mean something. Jeanette says she's canceling holidays. No, see, it's for a reason. It's a purpose, people.
For Christmas, buy your children some stock, buy an index fund, and watch him make money. Facts. Oh, how about y'all just get together and enjoy each other? Why is extortion? Why we got to show bring up thousands of dollars worth of gifts? Yes. Yeah, Nikki, I pick up tips that I hear and share with my people. Okay, good looking. Appreciate the tips. The voluntary I appreciate it.
I'm gonna keep listening and
Jay coming around. It's always somebody else got to tell Jay other than me. He don't believe it when it comes from me.
No,
he don't believe it when it comes. He needs to hear somebody who he thinks is smart. He needs to hear somebody who he thinks has a college degree. And I be saying the same shit, but he don't want to hear it.
Don't know nothing.
I've been telling you the scam of Christmas for years. I've been telling you I wouldn't even be working right now. Have I say if I would have saved the money I spent every Christmas, I wouldn't even have it necessary to go to a job right now. I wouldn't even be working right now.
Time with each other on Christmas.
It's a lot of Christmases, huh?
There's a lot of Christmases. And I told people I was averaging between $7,000 and $10,000 a Christmas for at least 7 years.
LOL, that's not it, Mike. Cousin ass said that ain't it.
Don't come to me with that ain't it. No, you just don't want to hear it from me. I never spend money. I don't have for nobody. Jeanette, God bless. Mike, I'm glad that ain't never been me. My parenting is, my girls at check-in. I'm doing it. Nobody ever said LaShawn when I made that comment. I never made that comment and said LaShawn. So your name is on this?
Oh shit.
I never said you.
You trying to say she took it personal?
You took it personal?
You said hit dogs holler? What?
That's something you want to talk about? We can pray for you. You want to be on a prayer list to be a better parent?
You just said LaShawn was a bad parent. What's going on? Let me put this link out. Let me put the link just in case somebody want to click the link.
I never said nothing about LaShawn's parenting.
Just in case the link is there, y'all on YouTube. You can copy and paste.
One word. Well, I guess it because I've been a good parent. I didn't say you weren't. Man, I've been complimenting your YouTube pic for like 3 weeks now.
You did get loud with the never.
I'm glad that ain't never been me. I never said it was you. Never said it was. I said there's a lot of parents scared to death that would be like, oh, my kids.
Sounds like you want to fight. Yeah, Mike on something.
And I was like, I want to get it today. I didn't say LaShawn. LaShawn was like, she was all out with the comment. I heard your voice go up. My voice stay up. What's up, fellas? What up, Super?
Yeah, real queen. Don't laugh at Mike.
Let's see who's down for it. Let's see who really is down. Y'all won't even stop shopping on Amazon.
It's the convenience.
It's laziness. I see the returns. The return. You guys we are so dumb as a society. Amazon has made it that they've added another chore to your daily life, which is returning shit. Y'all sit in line to return stuff.
Trent said anybody can catch it.
Anybody can catch it.
Nikki said her and LaShawn gonna end up jumping you. You better watch your back.
First of all, Nikki, you ain't even jumped the people. No, I'm playing. I love you, Nikki. I'm playing, Nikki. I was just, first of all, I didn't finish it. I'm just kidding, Nikki.
No, I'll let you sit on that by yourself. I needed that to simmer.
Who you jumping?
Don't try to compare us. Okay.
I know some people you should have jumped. No, I'm playing.
Oh, I ain't got Yosemite Sam. You ain't jumped them people when they.
They was all at your front door calling your son a nigga. You ain't jumped up, but now you want to jump me.
When they was gonna knock the black off his skin, you ain't want to jump. You talking about go in the house? You talking about go in the house?
I'm playing it.
That's why I tell people my business. They know something.
Now they gonna add fire to it. Look, now they gonna add fire to it. Go ahead.
They were like Fearless triggered. Fearless got that trauma. Fearless divorce. He broken up. Fearless. They be doing it to me. Throw right back in my face. I'll be like, Mike, I was in court, Mike. A day later, Fearless just mad because he be in court. I said, damn, bro, I'm still paying the money, man.
He got all that trauma.
Yeah, you only get 24 hours. The next day, they be right there, like already with the comments.
Hold on, keep Miss Clark thing. Miss Clark, let me tell you why you're wrong. If y'all had to return that much shit to one store, you would never go to the store again. If it was a store that over hundreds of things were getting taken back every day, y'all wouldn't shop there again. So there is a difference.
Nikki popped the link. Hold on, let me get to the comments. You gonna bring Nick? I see Nikki click the link.
Your statement was blanketed statement. It was God, whoever, and I answered. All right, girl. All right. Wait, well, Nikki want to get this smoke. Nikki want to get this problem going.
KT laughing at you.
Oh,
Nikki.
look, everybody in there, white chocolate, everybody jumping it down.
Mhm.
We're going 15 squares.
Nikki's ready to roll.
Ain't gonna be no comments. It's gonna be live
First
on the screen.
of all, Nikki, don't be coming up here hiding. Don't be coming up. We need to see you, girl. We need to see you. Don't be, like you.
First of all, good morning, y'all. But the way I
Good
look,
morning.
I look super crazy. So no, I'm not coming up there.
Go ahead, girl. What's up? What's up?
Okay, listen. First of all, I could have jumped all the motherfucking white people if I wanted to. Okay, because all I had to do was go get my cane and the pew. Don't play with me, Michael.
Not the pew. What are we doing?
Michael S. What is it? SEAN.
SHAWN. But on the birth certificate, it's SEAN. Yes, yeah.
Exactly.
You remember too much. That's why I would have never dated you. You remember too much. You remember
now.
Too much.
If me and LaShawn do decide to jump you, I'm rolling up on you, and I'm gonna tear the back of your ankles up with my wheelchair.
Y'all violent.
I'm cutting you down from the ankles. Okay.
All right. Don't get mad when y'all. Don't get mad when y'all start kissing.
Kissing you or each other? I'm so confused.
I'll turn a threesome. Don't make me revert back to my days.
All right, well, thanks for checking in.
Thanks for checking in.
Thanks for checking in, Nikki. Let's give it up for
Nikki.
Nikki checked in. Yeah.
Hold on, wait, Miss Clark. Miss Clark want this. I'm an expert at this. Go ahead. Go to Miss Clark. She's done. Go to Miss Clark. Go to Miss Clark. Go. Where's she at? Where's she at?
Hey, super. What else? Oh, not true.
Not true. The return lines of Walmart are never show. No. The Walmart return lines ain't nothing compared to what Amazon on a daily is getting over 650 returns a day. You tell me what store could survive having 650 things that have to do with them would survive if you had to drive to the mall and you went to that store. But the laziness is you don't care because you're able to purchase it so easy. But you got to make time out of your day now. People make time out of their day 2 and 3 times a week to return shit. There's a big difference.
Walmart would have sleep and drunk in Walmart. They'll ask you to leave, but on Amazon you can shop all night. You can
all night. Like, they know what they doing.
You can be drunk out your mind, about to fall asleep, be like, "Yeah, I want that. I want that too."
If you don't think part of the reason that they wanted us to be locked in during COVID was to break open the Amazon dynasty, they locked us in here because Jeff Bezos couldn't wait for people. I'm not saying that's the main reason. I'm saying a part of the reason. Jeff Bezos was like, they all gonna stay in the house and they're gonna have to just, we got them.
Crushed all the competition.
Love you, Nikki. Love you, Nikki. All right, let's get to this Cory Booker thing. Let's do something else y'all want to add fire to. Let's do something else. I don't want to interrupt.
No, that's good. No, there's a lot of headlines.
Save money. Ain't no staying home to save money.
No, you need to put your phone down to save money. You need to put your phone down to save money. They got you. I see the now. I'm seeing people returning keychains. I'm seeing people return headbands. I'm seeing people return talking about you can't find this out here. But you can find it. You can't find it. You can't find a headband at Dick's. No pause.
I like the convenience. You're right.
But they do be like, plus you can get one for $199.
It's more money at Dick's. Yeah, it's cheaper on Amazon.
But okay,
they got all the lead from China.
So just remember, when y'all get mad at billionaires, just understand you funding them. Don't get mad and fund them.
And they don't call it a headband, Mike. They call it a lead band. They call it
a lead band.
All the lead seep through your pores and get into your brain for $1.99. For $1.99, you can get brain cancer. Wow. I'm guilty too, though. I'll be shopping on there.
I'll be saying it.
I know better. Like Jay said, it's convenient. It's convenient, though.
It's convenient.
So easy. So
I know what y'all doing. I know what y'all doing to us. I know y'all actually funding. Y'all actually help. My money is going to you. Your money is going to Trump and the racist fascists and we're good because you know what? Hey, it's convenient.
It's $10 or a little bit of lead. Take a little lead.
But you have an issue with people returning little stuff too, though, because you're talking about they return it like they're not supposed to.
Because it's stupid.
If I paid $6 for something and it wasn't,
then you're stupid. Then you're stupid because
I'm
the money
stupid to get my money back,
dude. You just spent $6 worth of gas to go to get. You don't make any money back
today and spend money. You end up.
You don't make any money back.
I got you. I wasn't peeping that part. Okay, I got you, Mike. Time out of your day, gas.
It could have been on my way. It could have been on my way.
Let me tell you how much people are idiots. You know what people do? People will return a little thing, right? And they'll need a bag. They don't have a bag. And the bag would be $1.60. I said, we can sell you the bag for $1.60. And you know what they do? They say, I'll drive home and get a bag.
He said, go backward.
It's the principle.
You're going to drive home? Do you know? I'm tired of saying it. I said, do you know? I just go, you're right. Go. You should save that money. As you walk in with a Starbucks cup, you just went and you spent $7 on a Starbucks cup. Now you're going to spend more gas money to go back home and come back to grab a bag.
And more time.
No, don't give me it. If they're going to be mad at Jeff Bezos, be mad at absolutely.
Oh, yeah. You saw that thing where they confirmed, just like they said with the Chinese people, about how the Gucci slides are $15 or 80 cents for this. They've been getting us for years, man.
Dude,
bragging about designer.
I've been trying to tell y'all for years, like, just admit what it is. Somebody has conned you into believing that if you wear something that says this, you feel more important. That's all it is. You just feel more important.
20 times more.
That's all. You just buy that to feel more important.
What is this that everybody kept saying? Congratulations to Miss Parker that my sister sent. What is this? Congrats, Miss Parker. I saw people saying it in the comments, and then Jeanette sent this to me. So,
well, congratulations. We don't know what that is.
I don't know if that means it's sobriety or
you drinking at the comedy club. No, I'm playing. I've never seen it.
But either way, congrats. She was a bronze builder. All right, Miss Parker.
All right, Miss Parker. You already know, Miss Parker. You on we can't touch you list saying no slick stuff. I don't say no slick about Miss Parker.
I was playing. Yeah, we rock.
The rest of y'all can get it. Miss Parker, we don't touch Miss Parker.
Yeah, that first lady of the church. Yeah,
first lady of the church. Every brand is a con. Facts. Every brand is a con. You know what it is.
They make it in China.
The fact that Nissan will make Infinity and make you spend $80,000 on the Infinity. Every time you find out who's behind the
same car underneath,
it'd be the same. You like, wait, you said it's the same engine? Yeah, it's the same engine. Like, if you talk to the salesman, it's the same engine. It's the same. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, yeah. It makes you feel more important. Did
you talk about the press and the Pentagon and everybody standing together, even Fox? And what it is, they got a new law, new policy. They trying to make so whereas though the media, they have to have approval from the White House to put different stories out. And if you want to get into the Pentagon and have access, you need to sign off. And a lot of the news sources saying, no, we ain't signing off on that, except one of them. But I didn't know if that was control, if that's them controlling the narrative of what they want to put out. And once you know what I mean? Like, I just thought that's interesting for
it's called the dictatorship. It's called the controlling the media. And guess what? When they didn't sign, now they're not going to give them access. So they won. So what I challenge all these media outlets is all the stories that you do have, because I know you do. All the stories that you do have about the Pentagon and what's going on there, release them now. Tell the stories.
Yeah, if it's up. It's up. Yeah.
You have no access anywhere.
And they won't get attention, because that's the thing too. It's always a bluff involved. It's like, nigga, if you don't have no media on your plane, we don't even know you're flying. If you don't have no media at your press conference, there's no way we're going to know what you said. We're not on Truth Social. Like, let's be clear. This is symbiotic relationship, reciprocity. Y'all both need each other. So without any press, you're not going to have an easy time pushing all these agendas, because we're not even going to know what you signed or what you're talking about.
Yeah, we're not. And they didn't want anybody to sign, so they could hide there, and they don't want. But now that you have leaks, you already have stories, so now you don't have any access. Release them.
Yeah, release them. People ain't gonna stop talking. Whoever, like I said, who's ever mad is gonna keep talking. They're gonna keep feeding information.
They're gonna keep feeding the information. They can't take you off. They can't take your FCC license. They saw how that worked. They saw how fast everybody was like, "Oh, word, okay." Then we won't mess with any of it. We won't mess with Christmas. I just want to bring that up. We won't mess with Christmas either. I just want to bring that up.
But yeah, I saw that. But go ahead. I know you got.
No, that's beautiful. That is something.
I was like, interesting. They're gonna band together. Even Fox News and Newsmax, the people that ride heavy for Trump, they like, nah, we ain't signing off.
Hey,
on
give
that.
me the First Amendment. Like, yeah,
Like,
I don't love you that much.
We cool and all.
How are we supposed to make money? But release the stories now. They be so full of shit. Then release the stories. Then show the protests, CNN. Go show all the protests that are going on there. You coward bitches. Show everything.
They showed the swear her in. You know, the Arizona lady that won.
Yeah, they had to. Because what
out there rallying.
What are they going to say when she swore in and her vote releases the Epstein files and everybody goes, well, how did she got sworn in? When she get sworn in?
Yeah, when that happened.
When that happened? I didn't know she was a go. They don't know what to do. But listen, Doc's been saying this forever. They're in this situation where they can't keep these files away. But they're trying to drop all the consent ages in all these different states. But my thing is, what does that have to do with when the crime happened? I don't get it. But hey, this is Corey. This is Cory Booker being questioned.
Cory Bort. I think his middle name is Bort.
Cory Bort. Stop.
Cory Bort Booker.
Cory Booker.
Because Shirley Chisholm was unbossed and unbought. Shirley Chisholm, when she ran, unbossed and unbought, and Cory is bought.
Well, they asked him about how he was bought. They asked him about how he was bought, and this is how he decided not to answer the question, which is, just a.
People that don't take corporate PAC money.
What about APAC money? You take APAC money, don't you?
A minuscule percentage of my resources come from.
I read it's like 800,000.
Yeah, but that's a lifetime number.
When you did your 25-hour speech, I was like, go, Cory. I love this. That is amazing. And then there's a photo shoot with you with Benjamin Netanyahu. And I was just like, what in the actual like, how can he do that? It was heartbreaking. I felt betrayed. I felt like it diminished your 25 hours. That's how it felt to me. Do you think he's a war criminal, Benjamin Netanyahu? Do you think he's a war criminal?
Again, these are questions that a lot of people think are the important litmus tests that are loaded and hot. My urgency is to be an effective leader in bringing an end to this crisis. And I get these questions all the time that, to me, undermine my urgency.
I think the thing that Democrats get so frustrated with, where we are right now, where you see like the Zoran Mondanis and the Graham Plattners rise up, because they can go on podcasts and you can say, do you think Benjamin Netanyahu's a war criminal? And they just say, yes. And that's the end of it. It's not all of the rhetoric answering. It's like what happens to Democratic politicians, they go through this like prism, and then we can't ever get like the answer to yes or no conversations.
Very much. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, here's my thing. Okay. They just cannot criticize Israel. There's really something to that. I mean, it's kind of wild when you're in it.
It ain't wild. It's called compromise. He took the 800,000.
It's allegedly.
Yeah, and shout out to Jennifer Welch. She does the I've Had It podcast, and they've been like getting all types of attention all over social media because of those type of clips and the way she's been, interviewing these politicians, in part because she's not part of the club. The whole George Carlin thing, even how she said that comment at the end, like she's coming from a different perspective, talking to these people who usually she would just be critiquing and criticizing. So it adds a different level of, I have nothing to gain. I'm not going to be at the dinner with you. I don't want any favors from you. So I'll ask you all these questions, because other people might be a little hesitant because they always want the guest to come back. They want to keep access. She doesn't care about maintaining access. She just wants to get to the truth.
No, KT, no.
It's made some interesting moments.
So he said a minuscule 800,000.
Well, over a lifetime. I mean, he had a point because he's been in politics for a long time, but that don't change him not being able to talk about him.
But if it's just a minuscule, then when I ask you if he's a war criminal, if it's just this, just minuscule, if it's just that, you should be able to say, well, the world's courts have said he's a war criminal.
Fuck that dude. He sold out a long time ago.
I don't know,
but I don't get it. The Republicans don't backbite their people. Like, I thought Cory was still on the front lines. Like, we come at our own people too, though. Well, why do we come at our own people that's fighting for us?
Because they're liars.
He's not.
The Republicans know they liars too, but they don't do that.
And do you see the Republicans are getting called out by their own constituents also?
Yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene, all them, they going at Trump.
They going at all these people. And the most firm racist is pissed off because the most firm racist is going, wait a second. I thought it was make America white again. Why are tax money going to Israel? They're not white. Well, you know how they think. Yeah.
Salute, Mr. Fry. Up, Mr. Fly. He was in the military.
They can't hide this anymore. They can't buy TikTok fast enough. It's too late. They can't buy TikTok. Everybody knows that this country is being run by another country.
And he just said he giving Argentina $20 billion of our taxpayer dollars.
Yes, which goes against the farmers in our country. Which actually he's bailing them out, and the farmers are going, "What?"
Well, only if they get the person elected that he wants to win.
Of course.
He said as long as his person wins, he'll give him the $20 billion. If not, he said, "I'm not giving it to you." I said, he just said it out of his mouth.
Yes,
he could talk like that. Look, you give me what I want, I give you $20 billion. Like, damn.
So these black farmers are super upset about them getting bailed out. Let me see. Do I have that here? Do I have? Damn.
I think Cory Booker is fighting for us though, KT. I don't know.
Sometimes, yeah, a little bit.
He was with Rosario Dawson. I remember it was a stretch.
Was he with her? Was he with her?
Was he with her?
Hold on.
Really?
Put me in agreement one more time. I think I get my light a little.
Okay, get your light, brother. Get your light, brother.
He was really with. Yeah. Okay. All right.
The young Republicans are hiding their racist words. No more now. Yeah. They ain't hiding shit now, Mr. Friday out. Charlie Kirk got him. He said, "We out here. We out here."
It's all crazy. It's all diluted. Everybody's in somebody's pocket, and everybody says, "Well, we got to fight."
I just don't like us coming at the people. Because what if Jasmine Crockett say something some one person don't like, we all gonna turn on her? Like,
yeah, if she's taking money from Israel, we're gonna turn on her. If you talk to the enemy, if you take money from somebody who goes against us, it's up. Are the farmers upset enough not to vote Republican in the next election? I don't know.
That would be the determination. Are you upset enough? Now y'all saw what he got going on. Are you still gonna vote Republican, or are you gonna try to flip the seats?
Listen, when these farmers are talking about, look, farmers are killing themselves on their farm, and they're committing suicide. Hey. I don't know. I can't guarantee anything. I can't guarantee anything. Who they gonna vote for? But let me tell you what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna be loyal to Cory Booker when I know you ain't loyal to us.
Oh no.
Who are we supposed to be loyal to? We got nobody.
You know we're protesting Van Jones when he comes to the city. Shout out to Michael Cord and Attack, which is a group avenging the ancestors. They put out all these.
Yes.
They put out all these periodicals about when he comes to Philly. Is it tomorrow or today? Tomorrow. Van Jones coming to Philly tomorrow. And we're going to be outside to let him know we're not rocking with him at all. All that dead babies joke that he was doing about people in Gaza and the money he taking. And then they found out he's on that website, for the making Israel look good in the media. But he's in the media. And now a lot of things he said in the past is making sense because, like Mike said, apparently somebody's getting a check. So he wasn't doing it for us. He wasn't doing it for truth. He was doing it to keep his check because he's on the top row of the website with all these other white folks talking about how to make Israel look good in the media. Why should you be interested in that? Why should you have any part in that? Why should that be part of your life in any way when we dying in these streets, can't get jobs, and the first people to get laid off, and they're taking our history out of museums? You still got time to make Israel look good in the media? I can't. I got something to do, but I might still try to be out there to let Van Jones know.
Mr. Fry said, well, damn, Doc, well, who we riding with? Then, like, Cory Booker's out. You got Van Jones. I thought he was on the team. Like,
you know why y'all get upset? Because now y'all can't just say, just go vote. Now y'all can't throw it in people's faces when they say, who you been voting for? That's why people get pissed now. Because you can't throw that basic skills. You should just go vote.
Let's hope that it is.
And if you don't vote, then you're the problem.
Yeah, shut up and vote.
That
was a vibe.
That's the right answer.
I didn't like
that. If you don't vote, you're the problem.
Hold your nose and vote. Be lesser of two evils. I never liked that either.
The Democrats told you just vote Democrat. Now all of a sudden, for the mayor of New York, Mandani, now all of a sudden just being a Democrat ain't good enough. Oh, wait a second. It ain't good enough no more.
They ain't endorsing him. Where's Hakeem Jeffries? Where another one?
I thought you told me to blindly vote the Democrat. He won the primary.
I haven't heard any of them support Mandani. Have you?
No.
I'm gonna have to look that up. Who has supported Mandani yet? The elections in the first week of November. We got like 4 weeks.
And let me tell you what messes them up even more. Mandani, you know what Mandani just made an announcement on his website? He said it on his Instagram, on his website. Don't give me any more money.
Wow.
He said, don't give me
because he was expected to win anyway.
Money.
The real contest was that first one.
He said, instead of your money, give me your time. I need your time.
Yeah.
They don't know what to do. What did I tell you? What was my biggest problem during the last election? I made an Instagram post. Why is it the election is tomorrow and y'all still flooding my email with, can you donate $40? Can you, from both parties?
Because they keep the money after the election. That's their war chest for the next election and for all other stuff. They got rules of what they could do with it.
Yeah, I did keep getting notes.
That's
like, hey, with stuff that we want to fight and we need more money. Yeah, I remember I kept getting notices.
And I'm sitting there go, the election is tomorrow. Whatever you ain't getting. You still trying to hit me up? What the fuck are we talking about? I put the post up. Politics is not Burger King. Can't have it all. Yet no one want the job. So we riding with.
So who we riding with?
I don't know. But you can't blindly just ride with people because they tell you they do this. Then you find that out and you go like, huh? I'll just ignore the fact that I know he won't call war criminal. I'll ignore the fact that they'll take money and send it to Israel from every state in this country.
What's the solution, though, Sway?
Well, why does riding
more knowledge?
Why does riding with mean blind loyalty?
That's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
riding with my brother, but if he does some nut shit, I'm gonna say, yo, chill out. I'm gonna say you did some sucker shit. Not yesterday, Joe. But seriously, but seriously, love is corrective. I can ride with you and help you to be better by critiquing you and letting you know where you're going off track and where you're not working in the best interest of us as a people. It doesn't mean we don't love you. Don't mean we don't support you. I am supporting you. If I don't love you, I let you go crash out like any bad parent would. If I didn't love you, I just let you go bump your head and look like a nut and sell your soul for people who ain't gonna be there for you when it really gets thick. Because AIPAC ain't gonna do nothing for Cory Booker when he gets used up and thrown out to dry. So what I'm really doing is saving you and letting you know the people that you're riding for don't really love you. You need to come back home before you stand out there by yourself. So I am riding with you. I'm giving you the advice. If I didn't care about you, I'd let you just look stupid.
So Craig says Qatar is being allowed to build an air base in Idaho. Yes, Qatar has sponsored terrorism for most of the terrorist organizations, including one against the U.S. Pay attention. Nah, just vote Democrat. Not knowing.
No, like you said, it was vote for certain Democrats.
Yes.
So don't get me started on the Bernie Sanders rigging.
The assignment is removing Trump from office. That's what they want. Like Billy J said it too early. That's what you got to stay focused on.
But it wasn't, because Bernie Sanders was far more popular and having 30,000 people at the rallies when the rest of them was only getting like 4,000 people, and Hillary Clinton couldn't fulfill a gym. And they were still telling me I'm with her and Joey B. Y'all liars. Like, I'm not doing this. I was on the radio. Bernie Sanders. Y'all was full of it. Bernie was the most popular. Bernie was in the polls beating Trump. And if it was all about beating Trump, they should have picked Bernie. They didn't. But Obama got on the phone, made everybody drop out the race within 24 hours. Klobuchar and Beto and all of them dropped out the race. Joe Biden hadn't won a single state in 3 times of running for president until Clyburn went and rigged it down South Carolina. He needed all that to happen. Thumb on the scale, Clyburn rigging it, Obama making phone calls, and everybody else dropping out. That's what it took for Joe Biden to win. Then they want to turn around and tell me, just vote for Joe. Man, just shut up. And I voted, but that was nonsense. And that wasn't fair. It wasn't democratic. And nothing to do with Democrat-Republican. It had to do with fixing the fight.
Mr. Fry said, they are not building a base as a training.
Yeah, that was disputed. That's what they said. Yeah. They said that they would use the existing facility. But either way, there shouldn't be any relationship like that with
on U.S. soil building.
They could do that. They could train where they at. We could send
the Democrats sabotage Bernie Sanders. And guess what? I won't fall for it again.
He's speaking tonight. Him and AOC tonight during the town hall or something at 9:00 tonight.
I was on Jasmine Crockett's last night. She did it live online. So
I watched her joint yesterday. Yeah, Jasmine. She got fitted for a bulletproof vest. That's how crazy it's getting for her.
Well, she was saying when she talked on with the at the congressional hearing, she talked about one person, one of her colleagues got attacked. Another one's wife was sleeping with a gun because she got so many death threats. Like, it's that real. Like, just because I could take it don't mean my wife could take it. And if I come home every night and my wife's crying and needing a gun and she's shaking in the bed because y'all threatening her, mission accomplished. So people going through it right now. They've been talking about killing her. And they've been trying to dox people. So that's a big thing too. If you go on these 4chans, these racist websites, I remember I saw the RZA's home address. That was the first time I saw somebody doxed like that. And to this day, he probably doesn't even know. It was way back in the day. They was blasting Wu-Tang, calling them racist in one of these little racist chat. Because I was looking up a website called Nigger Mania. And it led me down this rabbit hole of all these racist websites. And they had his home address, his family members, and all that on the website. And this is back in like probably early 2000s.
Let me read K-Day's
comment. In case anybody wanted to feel fruit froggy, they would have given info.
Let me read K-Day. She says, thank you, Jay. All this rhetoric on other options or what person and party isn't doing is crazy. The goal should be to unify to get the Republicans out. And K-Day, that would be great. The problem is the people that are stopping us are the people that are also in bed with Israel because they can't expose the Republicans for doing what they're doing because they're doing the same thing. They could easily expose everybody, but they can't because they're doing the same thing. So what you're saying is absolutely right. The problem is, why we can't unify? Because when we want the entire truth, they can't say the entire truth. They can only give you the bits and pieces that fit their agenda. Because they've been in the mud. So that's the predicament, and it always goes back to us. Then people say, well, what you're going to do? What you going to do? We have to expose you, and this thing has to start all over again in some form or fashion. Them are swimming in orange slime and still stabbing each other in the back, crabs in a barrel. Oh, man, there is no unity in these.
That's why oftentimes we can't be independents because we feel like we need a daddy, we need a leader, we need a messiah complex. Because people always say, who we riding with? Why can't you just stand alone? Why can't you just review all the options and make an intelligent decision in terms of your voting? You don't have to ride with anybody. You could be an independent, right? I know it sounds like a foreign concept to a lot of people, but you can just stand on business, do your research, and vote accordingly. Whoever comes with the best plan, whose ideas line up with your principles and your values, you vote for them, whether they're libertarian, Democrat, Republican. But that takes work, and that's why people don't do it.
It does take a lot of work.
And don't forget when Donna Brazile was given the answers to Hillary Clinton and got in trouble. Don't forget Debbie Wasserman Schultz, who was Hillary Clinton's campaign manager, was trying to even attack Bernie Sanders for his Jewish identity, even though she's Jewish and sympathetic to Israel and a Zionist. Like, people was really doing some foul stuff back then. There was some foul ass Democrats. There was kids that was leaving college to work for Bernie Sanders, crying, heartbroken, totally disenfranchised from politics to this day because of the way their elders rigged the game after telling them vote, America, freedom, freedom. But then when they didn't like the outcome, they changed everything and fixed the fight and cheated. Their fathers and grandfathers, these effing boomers who wanted to go against another boomer, Bernie Sanders, and lie. There's a lot of people who still never recovered from that, and they never even owned up to the fact they did it. They came back and got in our face talking about we should vote without saying we're sorry. Nobody's ever said, yo, they rigged it against Bernie Sanders. We shouldn't have done that. It should have been a fair election. It wasn't American. I haven't heard one person say that, but they was quick to yell, just vote. I voted though.
Curtis got a lot of comments. In order to read the second one,
I'd
have to read the first one.
Well, it was like three. Yeah, he had like three. You want to read all of them?
I worked on Obama's campaign, Bitt's campaign with one. Biden's campaign with one in Pennsylvania. I know how this works from the inside out. I'd be easy with thinking that you know how it works from the inside out. But okay. I ain't gonna argue with you. I also previously ran a campaign in Pennsylvania, so I know how to work for the inside out, not to lose no optics of some grassroots dream, but both views. Okay.
No, not at all.
Organized.
I don't know what he's talking about, but that was not the case with Bernie Sanders, because that was one of the attacks they kept saying. How are you going to do this stuff? You're not. All the polls contradicted all that nonsense about what couldn't be done and any type of dreaming. This was not voting for the Green Party and any of that kind of stuff with Jill Stein. Bernie Sanders had the momentum. Bernie Sanders had the young people. Bernie Sanders was in the polls scheduled to win by the greatest margins. This has nothing to do with some dream, some grassroots at all. They rigged it. They lied. They were criminals. You don't give the questions to somebody before a debate. It's like giving answers for a test. They cheated completely.
Curtis said
independent would never win win except for a mayor. Just live in reality. I'm sorry. The reality is
they said that last year about Democratic Socialists, and Mondani's about to win New York. They said it within a year. They were saying a Democratic Socialist.
Well, he said
Bernie Sanders, Democratic Socialist.
He said
they
except
were just
for mayor,
saying.
though. He said except for mayor, though. That's
no,
it.
Said except for mayor, but the problem is
that's only because the mayor's about to win. Last year they were saying the mayor was included in that conversation. Just last year, Democratic Socialists couldn't win only in Vermont. Last year it was only in Vermont Democratic Socialists could win, but then it happened in New York. I told you, Roger Bannister, first person to have run that sub whatever minute mile. It can't be done until somebody does it. They said a black person could never be president. There were black people that were saying that right before Obama got elected. There were black people that didn't think it was possible, even though they voted for him. They said, I didn't think it was possible. I didn't think America would ever vote for a black person.
Let me just read K-Day. As much as folks would like a three-party country, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. The numbers don't lie. Number one, the numbers do lie. And we are all way past the days of being an option. But numbers do lie. They do make the numbers lie. They do make the numbers lie.
You don't need a third party to be an independent. Independent means you just not aligned with either party. That way they have to actually appeal to you and meet your needs and have an agenda that caters to your political advantage. Like you don't, and you're only a third party, so you just need to be independent.
So I'll just give you my opinion. Number one, they want to keep reasons why they don't want another election. Number one, they want to keep Trump in power. They want to have a dictatorship. That's number one. They want to keep this. They want to figure out a way to not have another election. I was operating in Philly doing that.
So he knows they stole it.
Yeah.
He knows how they lied and they stole it.
And number two, this has never been a time in history where Democrats and Republicans are so vulnerable to somebody being an independent, because now the information can be spread faster than ever before. And what's going on in New York, when you're the mayor of New York, you're not just a mayor. It's not like the mayor of Willingboro, New Jersey. That's why they're so scared.
Mm-hmm.
They know an independent now. Both of these parties are so vulnerable. If an election happens, that an independent could throw a monkey wrench in everything and change everything. Don't ever allow people to make you believe something can't happen. That is a tool that's always been used to make you believe it can't happen. Everything that's happened significantly in this country was always said to not be able to happen. Everything. You women having a voice right now, K-Day. You having a voice right now at some point in history was said could not happen.
Would never have been in the lead if he ran as independent.
Yeah, and for people who watch the show, I said it yesterday when I was giving that whole speech about Grandpa got balls. That's why I don't talk to people. I don't listen to people because I can't even entertain doubt or negative energy because of the same thing Mike is saying. People always say I get triggered because of relationships. I get triggered when niggas start talking about what can't happen because I'm African American. They said we was going to be in bondage in perpetuity forever and be enslaved, and that our children would have to be prepared to get molested and abused, and that our families would get broken up. They said we would never own property. They said we would never vote. They said we would never sit on juries. Like, how can an African American fix their freaking face to say something would never happen in America of all places? You need a history lesson. And I'm glad Mike was saying that. You're right, Mike. Because you weren't able to inherit this, you weren't able to vote, you weren't able to even report your husband for beating on you. That's what rule of thumb. He could beat you with a stick the size of his thumb. How can you be an African American after all we've overcome, after all the nevers that we made possible? You really think that it was harder for a Democratic Socialist to be a president than a black man? What the F? What America are you living in? Who had a less chance of being a president? A Democratic Socialist or a black man with the name Hussein Obama? Kenyan, and like, what, really? Y'all still think things can't happen? Nobody could prove nothing to y'all niggas. Nobody can give y'all niggas hope. Harriet Tubman couldn't give y'all niggas hope. Martin Luther King couldn't give y'all niggas hope. The Voting Rights Act, Emancipation Proclamation couldn't give y'all niggas hope. Barack Obama became president twice. Y'all niggas still doubting yourselves. That's why I don't. You dumbass nigga. That's why I don't like niggas, man. We can't do it. Imagine, you dumbass nigga. Imagine being on a plantation with these niggas talking. I don't know, Mike. You talking about getting free. How far we really gonna run? Them dogs got 4 legs. We only got 2. I ain't never seen nobody leave Master Plantation and make it. Look at him. They cut his foot off last week. Man, shut up, nigga. We getting free. We can do it.
Listen,
y'all can't do it.
Yeah.
Y'all can't, because the person who says they can and the person who says they can't are both right.
Understand, a third party already happened. Trump was a third party. Trump wasn't a Republican.
Yeah, White Nationalist Party.
He was a third party.
He started a White Nationalist Party called MAGA.
He was his own party.
So while y'all think it can't be done, he's doing it.
Trump forced the Republicans to embrace him. He forced their hand. They joined They joined his party. He made them join his version of their party that they didn't want him to be a part of. Stop making yourself believe. You can give me all the numbers. People don't come out and vote in Philly. Let somebody come to Philly and motivate these people and have it's being done in New York.
To say it can't be done while it's being done is crazy to me. That is so crazy.
People still scared. They're scared. I get what you think.
Christopher Columbus, when he came with one boat, in his diary, he said, these people are the nicest. They're the most beautiful people, blah, blah, blah. Then right after he said all the nice things about the indigenous people, you know what he said? With 50 men, we could take the whole island. Really? That's all you need is 50 people? The level of optimism that evil people have, like you said with Trump, the evil person believes he can do it. But the good people are like, I don't know, sir. It can't be a democratic socialist, sir. I don't know, massa. But the nigga who got no talent, who cheated his way through college, who got 30-something felonies, who got adjudicated rapist, whose wife said that he raped her, that guy who's best friends with the most prolific pedophile in history, he says, I can be president. I can do it. I got white man confidence. I can do anything. So one white man who's the oldest president ever, with the most felonies ever, with the most sexual convictions ever, believes in himself, even as he goes back and forth from a suspected stroke to the hospital and got big ass cankles and scars all over his hand, and his wife ain't been seen in a month and a half, right? He still believes in himself. He gets on the mic every day and be like, we're going to do it, and we're going to believe in ourselves, and we're going to make it happen, and it's the Gulf of America, and we got it. He changes the maps. That nigga is still on Columbus time. That nigga looks at a map, sees what it says not anymore. The devil has full confidence, but the people of God is still shaking in their boots. It's nonsense, man. I don't like stuff like that. And I'm not just saying it because the podcast. I get very frustrated with black people in particular when they say we can't do something because they have no reason to ever say that. If you look at the empirical data, you should say the opposite. Whenever somebody says can't and involves black people, you should expect it to happen soon.
Coco's comment was the Eagles have to run Barkley to set up the passing game. My fault. Wrong show.
That's funny.
You try to break it up. No, Doc is on fire. Doc is on fire. There's a lot of people in that moment when Harriet Tubman tried to save him, they said they didn't want to go. You get scared. You get caught up.
What are you doing? Let me do a side selfish moment real quick, Doc. This is what I'm talking about. I said the same thing.
You did.
I said the same. This is the conflict me and Jay have to resolve in this relationship. I said the same fucking thing.
Today you said it too. You said it
today before he said it.
Yeah.
You didn't have that passion and conviction. They didn't say, you see, look, let me show you something. You see, they got preach, Doc. They didn't say preach, Mike. They didn't say, go, Mike, go, Mike, lady.
Because I know I'm letting Fearless do his thing because I'm letting Doc do his thing. But the fact is, Doc referred to me in the beginning. I'm glad Mike said that.
No, definitely.
This is the relationship problem that goes on between me and Jay. This is why
when I hear Jasmine Crockett speak, I'm listening. I'm like, dang, yeah, she on it. Okay. Oh, bang. Okay. It's the passion and the way people.
I've been telling you this. I've been telling you this about these two devilish parties for years, and y'all fought me. I told you about Joe Biden was going to be a disaster the first debate. I sat here and told you people. I said the scariest thought I have, my nightmare, is when Joe Biden has to debate. And the first 4 minutes, it's all documented. I'm not making this up.
He said himself. He said himself.
If you read what I said, then you respond. Your response will be, regardless of a candidate's beliefs, is all about wording and how they present themselves to the public for the votes. God bless. Then I agree with you. And there is room for a third party. There's room for a third person.
The party switched. Like, what's more amazing? That back in the day, the Republicans were the Democrats and the Democrats were the Republicans? or that somebody makes another party. Right. I think it's more amazing that back in the day, the Republicans were the first black people to run for office, and Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass was a Republican. Like the fact that the hate compromise and the parties basically switched their ideologies and their followers. That's somebody would have said that can never happen. That would have seemed more far-fetched. You telling me that the party of Lincoln and Douglas are going to be the party of the racists and the Klan? The Republicans are going to end up being the racist party, the one that Frederick Douglass is in? Yeah. Know what somebody would have said? That could never happen.
That can never happen. K-Day, first of all, I want to thank you for saying Mike is correct. I just like the fact that you said Mike is correct.
Oh, that's the
Trump won. I just like that. I would love to just stop right there. I would love to stop right there, but I can't because everybody sees the rest of the comments. So I have to read the rest of the comments. I would love next time just put Mike is correct. And we'll just leave it up there for the rest of the show. Mike is correct. Trump won because he catered to the Republican Party and his words aligned with them. He did not cater to the Republican Party. They did not want him. They didn't want insurrectionists going up to the Capitol. They didn't want any parts of this. He forced them to align with him.
J.D. Vance called him freaking Hitler. Is there anything worse to be called? J.D. Vance said Donald Trump was like Hitler. Lindsey Graham said that he wasn't stable. Like Mitch McConnell said that he can't be trusted. He's a reality TV show, whatever on his, like nobody liked him. Nobody trusted him. He wasn't catering to nothing. He did exactly what Mike said. He put his nuts, they let nuts hang and was like, y'all gonna rock with me when it's all said and done. Talk all you want. I bet when I get this nomination, y'all gonna fall in line. That's exactly what he did.
His brilliance is that
and he didn't win. We got to stop saying that.
Yes, and he didn't win.
The jury is still out on that one. Rockland County did do the analytics.
And didn't win.
Wait, you talking about the Trump didn't win?
No.
I missed some of this.
All over this country, Rockland County is. They're still going through the process of saying, how could Kamala
over?
But see,
I guess I'm complying. I guess I gave
this
up
is the thing. The Republicans never said it was over. That's why there was an insurrection. They never said it was over. I'm crying, Mike. You didn't have
the passion. Mike said,
I know the words were exactly the same. Note to self: next time, add passion. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you.
I listened. I'm like, okay.
Thank
you. Passion, conviction is there.
No, it has nothing to do. I've had the same passion. You just want to argue with me because you are intimidated by Dr. Smith's degrees.
I'm not intimidated by no.
You are thoroughly intimidated.
6 degrees. I can be a doctor. I can have a master.
You are thoroughly intimidated. Your insecurities show all the time.
My street smarts is what I need.
You are thoroughly intimidated by Dr. Smith's degree. No. Dr. Smith is intelligent without degrees. So, Doc, I don't want you to think I'm putting.
And I'm intelligent. I know big words. Like, what are you talking about?
No, you think they're tricky. You think they're tricky. You think they're tricky.
Yeah, y'all do it. Tricky words. Use all these tricky words. No, but real quick, because a lot of people don't know this. And this is deep. This is deep. People are
no, what I said was deep.
I'm gonna use some tricky words. I'm using tricky now. But seriously, if you look on Google now, if you look on AI, right, the Trump narrative is really starting to be present. You know, we talk about TikTok and all that, and owning today, even owning the press. They have made strides because back in the day, you could just ask Google something and ask AI. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna show you the difference. If you ask AI, what's up with Rockland County? Rockland County recount. Trump stole the election, right? This is just a Google search. This is what AI says immediately. Listen to this. Claims that Donald Trump stole the 2020 election in Rockland County, New York are baseless and have been disproven. Then it says lawsuits alleging widespread fraud were dismissed, right? Now listen, I'll go to Northeastern University. I'm going to go to university website. This is what they're saying, June of 2025. 2024 election results under scrutiny as lawsuit advances. So the slick move was, if you saw the Shell game, you noticed that they talked about 2020, right? Rockland County wasn't really highlighted like that in 2020. They're trying to conflate two issues by saying there's election issues with Trump. Then they're saying, oh, no, we looked into 2020. Nigga, when I say Rockland County, I'm obviously talking about 2024. So 2024 election results under scrutiny as lawsuit advances. A legal case questioning the accuracy of the 2024 election is moving forward. they call it Smart Legislation, the action arm of Smart Elections, nonpartisan watchdog group, filed a lawsuit over voting discrepancies in Rockland County, New York. Again, this is why Mondani is going to be critical, because when you got the local courts and the local, politicians on your side or on the side of finding truth, he wants loyalists. That's why he just fired 4,000 federal workers. He wants to replace all of these people who are bipartisan with loyalists. So that way, when it's time to suspend elections, institute martial law, it'll be greasy skids and nobody will be in the way. Because the last time he was in power, there was this famous quote where the guy said Donald Trump was asking if he could shoot protesters in the legs. And the guy was like, you can't do that, sir, right? So he's like, this time around, I'm getting rid of all them niggas. Anybody who's going to question me or bring up the Constitution, I'm getting rid of all of them. I'm getting rid of the education department. I'm firing tens of thousands of federal workers. So part of that is Mondani is a problem because he has a lot of power in terms of New York, and he could be one of the linchpins that could be in the way and stop this progress. But no, they move forward with this lawsuit. And he said it. He said it 3 times. He said rig the election. He said Elon's good with those computers. Thank you, Elon made it happen.
Look, K-Day don't be trying to distract me, K-Day. Don't be trying to distract you. All right, let me read this. Hold up. Wait a second. Hold on.
We might have to get some music when we read that one.
Yeah, I can't just read that comment.
Make it a little bigger. I'm make it a little bigger so you can see it.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on. Let me
jokes.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can press this button real quick. Listen, I'm trying to enjoy my morning bubble bath, drink my coffee, and listen to the show. Might drop a bit to make us laugh for a second. It's hard to make you laugh when I know you in a bubble bath, boo.
She says you're only good for a second, though.
Well, the way I've been working, you might be right. I think I got 2 seconds. I got a few minutes, but you ain't gotta bring up bubble baths and shit like that, girl.
Oh God.
Ain't no need for that, K-Day. Ain't no need for you to use
a name like that. Why say
ain't no need for you to use your superpowers, because I seen you on your FaceTime, and I seen you do the hair, and I seen everything going on. Don't play with me, girl. The ATL ain't number one spirit flight. ATL ain't one spirit, girl.
She got big dash.
Right, she's in Atlanta, right?
Yeah,
in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I think she's in Atlanta. Yeah.
They call Cassie flights. They call them Cassie flights.
Girl, they call them Cassie flights.
I do know big words. I do.
Ain't no big words. Ain't no big words. Katie, now you know they're coming for that bubble. You already know, Katie. You already know. I'm a man before anything. I'm a heterosexual man before all of this. Before all of this.
The third party. Forget all that. Forget
the third party.
Democratic and independent.
Curtis been typing paragraphs. We appreciate
Curtis,
you, Curtis.
Trying to ask you, are you doing a TED Talk coming to Philly to honor the American 250 years, 100 years of being around? Whatever's supposed to.
You want to know if Mike going to TED Talk?
But it keeps saying something else now. I'm saying TED Talk Doc. TED Talk might be right up your alley. He must be talking about Doc Smith. Somebody else asked me about a TED Talk. I was going to do my substitute.
You ever do TED Talks, Doc?
No, they asked me to do it. They just like they had the local tours, and then I just never did it.
No, and Kurt, don't be trying to get us off of K-Day's bubble bath. Like you gotta stay on.
I think he typed that before that though. I think that might have.
No, it was after. It was after. He made. He's on Facebook though.
He's not seeing. He probably started before her. By the time he finished that paragraph,
leave me alone, K-Day. Y'all talking about what can't be done. I tell you what can be done. Me getting on that flight, on that Cassie flight to the ATL. Stop playing with me. Well, what?
That's gonna give you a thing soon. But no, I'm catching the Cassie flight.
Yeah, I'm catching that Cassie flight over. Well, hey, cat, because you ain't paying me. Well, okay, we move some. Oh, okay, watch out now. What are we talking about? Nicky was like, at this point, I'm going for what it is.
Who won it? It don't matter.
But it is.
They, them, she.
Who won it?
A couple people did endorse him, but not the people that we would think would need to. Who was in the news every day. Stevens, Craig's right. He's right. Some people. I looked at the article that showed a list of people that endorsed Mondani, but it wasn't none of those usual suspects. It wasn't Hakeem Jeffries, wasn't Chuck Schumer, wasn't Nancy Pelosi, wasn't none of them. The people who got all the power.
All right, so real quick before, because we got like 19 minutes.
Mike,
I don't even know what did Mike say? What did Mike?
No, Nikki won all the fun. She said, "Mike, send K-Day the link."
Send her the link. Send her the link. Put the link up, K-Day. KD. You ain't even gotta show your face. Just splash the water so we know. Just
camera on. We just hear the water splash.
That's all I need. I'll turn down the lights.
What are we turned into?
This show will be called Hard Lefts.
Oh God.
No doubt. There you go, Curtis. Send Curtis the link. God, I
Hold on, I didn't even see. Wait, let me see the paragraph. Let me see.
I do know tricky words. I do.
Let me see the pamphlet.
People with all these ideas, young, old, need to take your ass out and do a TED Talk. 2,000 people plus. They're going to live stream. So everybody, so live it. I want ideas. Speak up from Philly Democrat. All this reading. To keep to get their ass out there to see up there and be one of the people. Are you working for them?
He said he worked the elections from the Philly side.
No, but are you working for TED Talk? Do you have an in on TED Talk that you want? Nikki laughing and showing eggplant.
You said showing eggplant. You can't say showing eggplant. You can't say show. Posting. She posted eggplant.
We see lotion. We know what's up. Mike pull this lotion out. Oh, Mike.
That wasn't K-Day. I thought that was.
It is K-Day.
How is K-Day? What up, K? What's up?
What's up? No camera, but we flashing. I just thought I wanted to make you laugh.
Wait. I need to wait. Let me hear the water. Oh, she's not playing. Look, Jay can't even play. Jay can't play. Jay can't even play.
You gotta look away. You gotta look away. Somebody call you. You gotta let somebody call you. You gotta be like this.
Yo, Lady Q is probably busy doing something. She just turned to the TV and was like, "What are you about to do?"
Yeah, we really need to have like a evening real live like podcast or something and bring everybody on because the chat is real and real person. Like, we're real people. We're real people, man.
Wait. Let me write this suggestion down because I listen to anything when a woman's in a bathtub splashing water around. So what's your suggestion?
You need to have like a fan off. So do something, in the evening. People come on like a fan. I think you guys are planning something a few months ago, and do something different than a morning show. Like do something exclusive for.
An evening. You want an evening? Like what time would be good for you? Okay, what time would be good for you?
Let me schedule something around my evening bubble baths. I'm joking with you.
Yeah, schedule around your evening bubble baths.
I don't know. Maybe like I don't know, because you work in the mornings. So maybe like a 9 or a 10, like a late night show.
Would it be a weekend show? Would it be a weekday show? Which one would you want? Would you want the weekdays?
I think like a Sunday or a Monday show. Yeah.
Sunday or a Monday show.
But I'm flexible. So yeah, you got to get people out and have a different
I can hear the water still splashing. I can hear the water splash. Flexible. She's triggering me right now. She's bringing me back to
her radio voice on, her phone operator.
All right, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta get ready to start my day. But
all right, well, it's been a pleasure, TADE. Thank you. I'm gonna take that to the heads of state, and then we're gonna make this happen. Just to the committee. I'm gonna take it to the committee, which is just me. So it's gonna happen. Just make sure you're there. It's gonna happen.
Okay. And Doc, I love you. You be speaking facts, so don't take my words. Don't take my words out of context. Sometimes
you called him trauma, K-Day. Yes, why you here?
It wasn't all wrong though. It wasn't.
I should call it Wet Wednesdays.
I got caught after this. I got a Zoom call later on today. So I'm not saying that she's all wrong. I'm just saying that the other things trigger me more.
All right. I'm over here in tears. Goodbye, y'all.
All right, goodbye. Look, she got that little sexy laugh, the little sexy giggle going on. If you want Mike Sean from 2018,
you can tap into that one. You can go to a multiverse.
Hit him on his two-way. Hit him on his two-way pages.
Two-way pages. Curtis, still going on.
Curtis, get the fuck out of here.
Wait, let me read it. Hold on. I believe in 6 weeks of working with somebody.
Oh,
God. Curtis, I'm in the zone, dog.
Wait. To prepare. Hold on.
Okay.
To prepare for what?
I believe it's 6 weeks of working with somebody to prepare for
For a TED Talk?
Is going to be a grind for you.
No. I mean, usually I don't do this.
Exactly.
But what happened? What are we talking about? That's exactly why I looked up. Yeah, I knew Lady Q looked up. Like, what the?
What's Jay doing? I wasn't even there.
She's probably cooking something, getting stuff ready. She's like,
what this nigga doing on the
she's
camera?
what the fuck? What the fuck is K-Day?
Yeah, about that, I would have stopped too. Her to splashing. She heard her splashing.
Yeah, she got bacon in one hand. She got a curling on in the other hand. What the fuck?
Bert and Ernie? Bert and Ernie rubbing ducky? Who's in the tub?
She hit the link. She gonna pop on his
splash. Eggplant. Ooh, Nick, what?
Eggplant. Where's the show going?
No, I didn't know if Curtis was new. It sounded like Curtis new to the show?
No, he been on for a minute. He pops in.
Because he keeps talking about this TED Talk like he's telling me something. And I'm not trying to stunt Curtis, but that's not like a plateau for my career thus far. Like I've done events with Michelle Obama. I've worked with clients like Johnson & Johnson and Verizon and Homeland Security over 20, 30 times. Like a TED Talk ain't, like it ain't a grind. Like it ain't like.
No, I took the notes down. Cousin Ash, I took the notes. Whatchamacallit, evening show, Monday. I took notes, evening show. That
was nice you did that tap in. When you tapped in for the Diddy verdict, it was different. It had a different feel to it.
It
was a different feel. It really was. But no, and Mike, just for the record, I
had an edible. It was a different. Definitely was, you know.
But I was gonna say before Trump got in office, and this is the funny part. People are like, yeah, everybody gonna watch it. No, they're not. I'm looking on my screen about this old flyer. It says Power Up, Civics and Citizenship Month at the Free Library. 6-part series with Temple professor Aaron Smith. I went to every library in the city before the election, telling citizenship and privileges, rights and responsibilities. Democracy is an action word, right? Get involved. We the people, let freedom ring. Your call to civic action. Philly Civics Fair. I went to all this stuff all around the city. You know the average amount of people we had in the building?
20.
10. Online, a few more, of course. But I'm saying, I was saying it's going to be dangerous. Y'all better vote. And if you don't vote now, you got. That's why I talk as greasy as I talk now. I did all that already. I stood on stages with all the politicians. Just last week, I told you I was at the event with the mayor and Councilman Curtis. We was all out there. Even Shaka Fatah and his wife was, Renee Chanel Fatah hosted the event. We was all out there. I'm with all of them. I'm all around. And that's why I have the freedom to talk as greasy as I talk, because I'm out there doing the work. I'm doing 15 to 20 hour days and sleeping 4 hours and get back up to do the podcast. Like niggas just ain't trying to do what they supposed to do. But no, that's not a big deal. Like
The cousin Ass said even Doc softening up. Get him, K. Yeah, it is what it is.
Because I thought the other day, I like that we disagree with each other. I like that we clap at each other. That's real family.
And I like when you in bubble baths. I like when you in bubble baths too. And I like when you soak it up. And hey,
it's like you like having opposing views. I'm with you.
Me and my brother went on about Trump for like an hour. I went to see my mom. We was all chilling. Cause my mom was like, "Y'all still talk about that?" I was like, "This is what we do."
Strong.
I don't see him all the time. We're not supposed to talk sports and politics. We talk all that stuff. All stuff you're not supposed to talk about. When family come, we talk all that stuff. We talk religion, we talk sports, we talk family history and trauma. Everything gonna get brought up, and then we're gonna have a good time and say, "Let's do it again next year."
Now you see when K-Day comes in here, I was gonna use an expression but she softens people up, but she actually does the opposite. So, but okay, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. But just when K-Day has
I thought you gave his own square, Jay. I thought you gotta have that speed button going. Sometimes Mike, you gotta have a rare form button. When Mike is going in like this, you gotta like the Staples button.
So now Curtis want to talk about the bubble bath. You late. You
Curtis
in the bubble bath.
Even Curtis.
Curtis in the bubble bath.
A bubble bath paragraph.
Music for us to come on to get the splash, the bubbles. No, I'm not. What type of Diddy shit are you on? What are we doing? No.
Wait, where did Curtis just go?
Yo.
So K-Day got us. That is the feminine power that women have. That is the power. That is the power that you have to make people's voices change, to make grown heterosexual men's voices change, to make one heterosexual man remove his square. That is what it is. But this
we talk about that. We say about being masculine. Remember, Mike? We talking about girls being masculine.
Yes.
I said you don't need to do the crazy part. You don't need to do that. All you gotta do is be you, and we're gonna chill out. We're gonna pull our pants up. We're gonna stop cursing. We do. I used to be outside. Certain women pass by. We be like, yo, chill.
Yeah, chill, relax.
Don't do that. Don't slap box and curse when she walks.
But then I see this clip. This is an old clip where this lady, it seems like this black woman is just going to tell you about a friendship between two white women. And I'm a sucker for that. I like kindness. I really do. Like when I get over here, I'm really into kindness. I believe the next person that I spend my life with has to be gangster kindness, and kindness is gangster. When you are really kind, it's not just about opening up doors and pleasantries. It's about understanding I'm so kind that I don't want to hurt your feelings. I really don't. And if I do, I want to do it in a correct way where I can speak to you and understand that's not what I'm trying to do. That's kindness. That's kindness. And there's a lot of forms of kindness. But this white lady, this black lady right here, she got me into this store, and I was like, yo, this is so nice. And then all of a sudden, men got dragged into it. And I couldn't, like, she caught me. I don't get caught off guard.
I saw a video of a woman who was running in a marathon. And when she looks over, she notices a friend of hers flew in from London to watch her finish. The friend flew in for like 24 hours.
That's nice.
And she's like, she sees the friend and she immediately starts bawling. She's like crying and running. And you could tell she's like overjoyed that her friend would do such a thing. I think sometimes when men are questioning why women are choosing to be single, why some women don't want to be in relationships, and I think it's because for some women, they experience such rich relationships in their lives with their friendships and with their family. You know, people who show up for them, who believe in them, who cheer for them, who hype them up, who give them all this confidence because they're always complimenting them and being sweet towards them. It's hard to go from that to a man who won't text you back, who won't.
Come on, did she really pivot to that?
Who is you dating? Like who?
Right?
What do women always say? Who hurt you?
Let me play the rest of it. Let me play the rest of this episode.
Who doesn't plan dates? I think sometimes the other relationships in a woman's life set the standard for what she will and won't settle for. She's not going to let every other relationship in her life be amazing and hers with you be like her settling for the bare minimum.
Okay, so your amazing friendships with each other is the reason
She an ugly crier.
We had to catch strays because you're amazing friends that you have. How about the friends that been fucking your man? How about those? How about those?
Ooh. Uh-oh.
How about the ones that be texting your man and you ain't know about it and they try to act like they brother and sister? How about those?
That's just sis.
Brother and sister.
That's just sis.
How about the ones that have been scheming because you shared on what a great man you have, and that one is that he's not going to be yours for long? How about those ones? How about the ones that the more they see what a wonderful man is, the more they try and plot and scheme to get him at a weak moment and to get him, maybe y'all meeting for dinner and they get there early because they know you coming from work, so they get a few minutes alone with your man. How about those? How about those?
You know how he be late all the time, girl. You know.
How about those who come over to your barbecue with some inappropriate outfit on, so your man can glance because he's a heterosexual man? How about those?
At the wedding,
the one that comes in with the low cut, and the one that gives the hugs that are inappropriate because they linger, and then they start talking and they talk to your man with their arms around each other, and your man is like, well, that's her best friend, so I guess this is cool. How about those chicks? How about those friends? How about those?
That's one of those Muhammad family reunions, that brother sister type.
I was with KT. What is she talking about? I guess she's trying to overall say
talking about being hurt.
Women's relationships and friendships are better to be single than have a man that's not going to treat you right. How did that friend visiting her, coming to see her at it?
We don't even know who the friend is, right? I didn't see the friend on the camera.
How you think Swiss Beats feels about the friend Alicia Keys? Swiss Beats first wife. How you think she feels? How you think she feels? How you think she feels about Alicia Keys when she befriended her and it was all good?
Megan Thee Stallion and Kelsey.
Megan Thee Stallion and Kelsey. How you think they feel?
Been dating for years. Tori and Kelsey been messing around for years. Here come Meg.
Sid, you want guys to catch strays off of you trying to compare. Oh, we have such great relationships that's why we can't deal with the bare minimum with you men not returning text messages, bitch.
Was the friend a guy? How do we know if the friend wasn't a guy? Like, is it?
Well, she said her. Didn't she say
no? It was a girl. It was a girl that was running a marathon, and her girlfriend came in for 24 hours. How about this? If a man came in for 24 hours and left, you complain that he just stayed for 24 hours and he bounced right back out.
Cassie flight. No, she hurt. She did. She shouldn't be commenting on
What was
marathons and
that?
friendship because she's got to get over whoever. And I want the dude who last dated her to get on. That's what I want to hear.
That's what I want. Send him the link.
I want to hear because
Send him
he's
the
a
link.
sniper. He's a monster. He's ruining lives out here. He needs therapy, but I do want to hear what he has to say.
This woman compared herself to two white women.
I saw a video of
She
a
said
woman
two
who was
white
running
women.
in a marathon, and when she looks over, she notices a friend of hers flew in from London to watch her finish. The friend flew in for like 24 hours.
Shut up. You made me sick.
And you know what I'm glad about? I'm glad that the link was dropped today, and I'm glad that TADE came on because I remember having that conversation about Aisha Curry, and I said something to the effect of the second she started talking, it was like nails on a chalkboard. And when that lady just started talking, that's the last time I felt that way, that Aisha Curry clip, where the second she started talking, I was like,
That's how I feel about her. She's my Aisha Curry.
Second she started talking, I was like, I don't want to hear this.
Mine is the retaining water in the face. Mine is that. She's
but TADE was different because people commented, you can just say one word and everybody wants to hear from you and everybody changes that. You have a lot of power to give energy or take energy away. Her energy was terrible. Second she started talking, I was like, I don't know where she's going with this, but I don't want to hear it.
All right, what's that?
A girl saw her friend. A girl saw her friend, and she was in a race. Shut up.
But and then you got this. Then you got this guy. He's in his relationship. He just want a meal. He works all the time. He just want to come home to a meal.
I don't know if this is gonna go well. Come home to a meal. Why ain't you playing? What happened?
You ain't cook.
Because I'm busy.
Busy. I mean, you've been in the house all day.
Okay, and I got to take care of kids. I got to wash clothes. I got to clean. I got to go to football practice. I got to pick up for football practice. Then after that, I got to go to football training. I got to keep going. I didn't have time to cook.
But when you had a full-time job before I was working, I was doing all that. I ain't complaining. I still cook.
Well, I'm not you. I'm not you. I can't cook every day. Like, you should be able to respect that I did everything else but cook. Like,
what black
you
woman?
could have brought some food. Don't use the race car.
No, I'm about to use it because it's deep. This is a deep situation.
It's not that deep for you to
think about what you're saying. What black woman don't at least make cornbread once or twice a week for their man? Dinner at least.
He hungry for
I'm
real.
gonna say 3 times, and they ain't even push. I could really say 4, but I'm gonna say 3 times a week.
At the end of the day,
you ain't even make me dinner yesterday.
Okay, I was busy yesterday.
But today's Sunday. I put an overtime chef and went in to work.
Okay, that's fine. I was busy today too.
So you ain't even cook Sunday dinner for the kids?
No, the kids ate. You just not gonna eat. That's why I say you should have got something on your way home because you passed all those food places. And you could have just got you something.
I pass food places every day out of y'all.
Listen, it's not that serious. Like
no. We ain't even about to do that. We not about to pull that. Not that serious though.
Right now.
We not about to pull that.
Do you want me to go get you?
No, I want you to cook me something.
Okay, I don't have time to do that.
So what you about to do? You busy?
Yeah, I'm busy.
What you about to do?
I gotta help my kids with their project.
I can do that while you doing that.
No, you can cook, and then I can help them with their project. Like, I'm not.
This is what a man got to deal with in a relationship. Like, I don't know. I guess it's her, but I don't know. It caught my eye. And I'm like, she ain't
you
with
gonna
the
have to find somebody else to do that.
You gotta find somebody else.
Well,
to do
she
that.
gave it an okay. She gave it an okay. She said you got to find somebody else. So when I go to visit K-Day in the bubble bath, when
Wait, what the kids?
Yeah, what the kids eat? I was thinking the same thing. What did the kids eat? Some Lunchables?
She could have cooked at 12
for 5 p.m.
She was busy in the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was hungry when you started naming cornbread. When you off the top, when he said cornbread,
that's the first thing.
He had a taste for that. He was like, my mama used to make me cornbread
from scratch. Not no biscuit, none of that. We ain't talking about nothing. No.
She used to create the biscuit. Mike, didn't you just get in my first commenting on blanketed statement? Jay Black, where's the hit dog holler?
Get in me first. I don't think she wanted to say that. Get in me.
Oh,
first.
she just got. Oh, she's late. Remember,
get on me. Get on me. That's get on me first. You got on her.
About what?
Get in me's a typo.
About what?
Well, remember she said that's a blanketed statement.
Right.
Like the dogs hollering, the whole thing you went through.
But where's the hit dogs holler comment? Where
you saying y'all not being consistent with everybody else, I guess.
About what? But who said the comment? Like what were we? Because okay, crockpots, stay families. Is your link Michael Sean on the show on Instagram as well? Is my link? No, it's at Mike Sean Comedy on Instagram. At Mike Sean Comedy. All right.
What's it on YouTube? Just Takeover Legends.
Or just go on YouTube. Mike Sean
Yeah,
and the
Lady Q
Takeover
don't
Legends.
cook 3 to 4 times a week either. I mean, she cook breakfast every day.
Hey, you better watch yourself, Jay, because you
she
got
put her
little,
hand up.
you got butterflies in your stomach when K came in that bubble bath. You better
I didn't
you
get no
better
butterflies in my
watch.
stomach. I
Go
left.
ahead. Nah.
It's on there. You was like this. You was like,
I heard the water. Said, that really water spray? She really got the.
he was like this.
I'm out.
No, Jay said, "Yo, I can hear the water. Yo, I can hear the water.
I hear the water. I'm out of here.
Make me sweat. Make me
Oh hell! At first I was going to let her slide, but women ain't women no more. That's she probably can't cook. I don't know, man. All I know is she said you. All I know is when somebody says you got to get somebody else for that. The relationship is over.
Well, no, and I would blame myself if I was him too. He picked her.
Yeah, you got to blame her.
Like we always say, he picked her. She wasn't cooking back then. He didn't say nothing like you used to cook. He never said that. He never said you used to cook every day. No, so she ain't been cooking when you met her. So you was too busy.
But there are sacrifices in a relationship. If he's asking, look, I'm putting in overtime. I just want you to cook me a meal, and you still saying no. Like, what more can he do?
Then it's time to sacrifice the relationship. Sometimes sacrifice in the relationship. Sometimes you got to sacrifice the relationship. He need to put that one on the cross.
She don't want to do it point blank. Period.
Yeah, she punked him. She don't want to do it.
She ain't gotta do it.
That's like if your girl is mad about you coming in at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and when you go out with your boys, and she's like, Mike, every weekend you gonna come 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and you go, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
It's on my schedule. So he showed the phone.
So you should have went by.
And then what she says, a husband shouldn't be coming home at 3 or 4 o'clock. A real husband. And then you go, well, you need to go find yourself that husband. Well, you just gave the okay.
Cornbread twice.
Well, Lady Q did just make cornbread 2 days ago. She did 2 days ago.
She made it twice, did she? She made it twice.
No, it was just the once. It was
usually it takes a couple days to eat the cornbread. Usually people don't eat that much cornbread.
Yes, I did. I had the leftovers yesterday. Yes, I did.
If you make it on Monday, you should have some on Thursday.
That brother loves cornbread.
Oh, okay, then don't mess up your bubble bath now. I don't. I can kind of empathize. Maybe on this day she was overwhelmed and didn't have time for a meal that he would have appreciated. No, she said she ain't cooked yesterday either.
This is an ongoing issue for me.
She said you got to find somebody to do that.
I was overwhelmed. If she said I was overwhelmed, that's different than you pass food places.
You should have stopped at some. And then he would have stopped and didn't get her nothing, or the kids. That would have been the problem. Why you only coming here with food for yourself?
But then
he's never going to win.
This is the kicker. He said, when I stayed home with the kids, I did everything you did. I did all that.
J Black, get one phone call. Nikki, I ain't said nothing wrong.
The volunteer in the report for the food, Jay. I was like, what is he doing? The show's about to end. He's like, well, Lady Q cook. I said,
well, no, with the breath. No, she do. I will give her that. She don't cook dinner all the time, though. She don't. I mean, I don't know if there's anything wrong with saying that.
You could have just said some people, man.
When I was with Stacey, she ain't cooked dinner all the time. She cooked dinner a lot, but she ain't cooked dinner all the time.
But some people say a friend of mine when they talk about themselves. Jay needs to start saying.
I know a friend. I know somebody.
Yeah, some women don't cook every day. You know, some
KT's rational. KT said when he said you cook and I'll help with the projects, the problem was solved. But at that point, they standing on, business. Now she want to stand on business.
The lines were drawn.
Yeah, the lines were drawn. There is no resolution. I'm not cooking, especially no cornbread. If I do cook, I bet you ain't gonna be no bread involved. Cornbread, Wonder Bread, there ain't gonna be no bread.
So overall, she cheating. She got somebody else.
But it ain't gonna be that night. She's not gonna cook after he tell her to cook. Cause that's
she's not gonna cook then.
I'm like that too. Like you ain't gonna tell me to cook.
Unless you gonna Ike Turner the game. You're not
gonna woman. No, you.
Yeah, you got to Ike Turner something. I missed that.
Don't eat that meal. Don't eat that meal.
Don't eat that meal first. You might not wake up from that meal.
That selective hearing K they got. Oh, I ain't hear that part. Yeah, they always got selective hearing.
He tried to get feisty with K-Day to clean up his reaction when he came in the boat. Man,
K-Day, she full of shit. That's what K-Day out here. What is she doing? Like,
you gonna disrespect K-Day just to lighten things up.
Yeah, selective hearing. I ain't hear that part. Yeah, of course you really splashing water everywhere. Of course you can't hear nothing if you splashing water.
You got water in your ears.
You got water
in your ears. You see that bubble bath still in his mind. He said he can't get rid of that bubble bath.
Oh, everybody. Shot. Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's not yet. Mike got
we got to get out of here. Even if you don't cook, don't.
Before somebody else's relationship gets sacrificed.
Don't you make sure that there is food to eat? Afro Queen, you're a good woman. I say the ladies are the takeover.
Oh, see, Lady Q got it.
This is good. We're going to end it with this. I don't cook every day because I'm not eating fried chicken or spaghetti every damn day.
Oh, that's what I like.
He's not picky, but he's picky. Yeah, if you get what I'm saying. Yes, he wants the same shit every day. I just made chili and he refused to eat it. How do you refuse to eat chili?
Chili and rice.
I'm the same way. I like even when I ate most things, I only ate about 5 to 10 meals max.
Yeah.
Max.
Stuff you like.
No exotic stuff. I'm not trying nothing.
You don't want chicken and spaghetti. Jay moved off the block and he still eat like he on the block. He's still.
That wasn't made 2 meals. So I'm thinking
I have cereal for dinner.
Chicken wings and fried rice.
Yeah.
Up, it was,
he said, "Nah, I can do
garlic
that."
bread. That was cheap.
All right. This has been good. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Lady Q, all you need to make is chicken tenders. Don't eat chicken tenders. I'm telling you, I watched a lot of stuff about chicken tenders. Don't like chili. Jay Black. Chili is amazing.
Chili at all. I never liked chili.
And it's with cornbread. I'm like, I like cornbread, but what is the chili and rice?
And I'm not even gonna say pause. I need meaty chili. I ain't gonna lie, no pause. I need to stir it in, even though it's unhealthy. It's very unhealthy. It's very unhealthy. I give y'all the reason I said what I said. The parenting comment, Mike and Jay Black. The parenting comment.
LaShawn ain't letting it go. You ain't give the same energy that you gave her to something else, and she want to let you know it.
Parenting comment. When I said y'all scared of your kids, and I never mentioned you. That one. Nigga, he eats chicken fingers and fries 3 times. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I do.
The man's a 12-year-old. He got the taste buds of a 12-year-old.
At the restaurant, you say, what the kids meal? So
yeah, because I know I'm good. Wherever I know as a kid, man, I know they're gonna have something I can eat.
He got the taste buds of a sweaty 12-year-old coming in after playing all day in the streets. Chicken fingers and French fries.
Wash your hands before you come and eat it.
Wash your hands.
Like
we all having chicken fingers and French fries, aren't we? Poor Lady Q, she's sick of eating that fucking chicken and spaghetti.
I want a steak. Well, you go ahead. I don't want a steak.
Who don't like a steak? You don't like steak?
I do, but I don't necessarily need to eat. Like, I don't eat seafood. They be doing Chinese food, seafood, all the food that I don't eat. I don't eat
Even
this.
when I eat stuff, I didn't do all that other stuff.
Yeah, I had my last. I just want to make this makes no sense, but I'm gonna tell you, I had my last Chinese food. It was what's today? Wednesday. It was Sunday or Saturday. Is the last time I'm eating Chinese food. That's the last time. That's it.
They told Jay to get a juice box.
Yeah, he got a juice box. Where my juice boxes?
With a little toy in a plastic.
He be like this.
I do eat the cereal. I do. Did my Fruity Pebbles or my yeah.
He got the taste bud of a 12-year-old with an EBT card. Like he got the taste bud.
I do. I will eat some cereal for dinner. And get some corn pops or some honeycombs.
Some cereal
some Fruit Loops. Give me.
I don't eat cereal no more. Stop eating cereal.
I eat Captain Crunch for dinner.
Captain Crunch is amazing.
They mess up my gums though. They really mess up my gums.
All ripped up.
Yeah, because you gotta let the milk. You gotta let the milk lay and soften it for a minute.
That's a test. Like you can't. It's hard to do.
I eat Captain Crunch like the white folks on a commercial. Y'all put all the Captain Crunch, pour the milk, and then y'all go.
And the
first spoonful don't even have no milk in it. It just be straight Captain Crunch with just a little bit of milk.
When you hear the crunch go into the bowl, it triggers you. You start to get like the addiction thing. And I'm like, I need it now. I need mine now.
I used to eat Rice Krispies and listen to it talk. Remember the Rice Krispies? The rice, yeah.
Lorenz Love Jones. Remember Lorenz Love Jones? I'll need mine now.
But I have tried. Afro Queen said I haven't tried to get rid. I've been out with Freddie Mitchell, Philadelphia Eagles, Donovan McNabb. I remember we went to this expensive restaurant.
And you got chicken fingers.
It was some Kobe beef and all this stuff.
Yeah, and you got chicken fingers.
I'm like, what? Why would you pay $100 just for that little? I tried a little bit of that expensive stuff, and it just wasn't for me. And I was like, yo, I need to get a side of chicken tenders and fries. And they all laughed at me, and I don't care.
Yeah, I don't like big plate little meal food. I don't like no big plate little meal restaurant.
Let me tell y'all something. This y'all.
Yes,
sorry. I got love for both of y'all, but both of y'all taste buds are from the gutter. When you have a little steak like that, I promise you, it will fill you up if you eat it. That's why those portions are the portions you're supposed to eat.
And they spice it differently. They be savory because they put a little sweet and a sour and all that. But I'm just letting you know, I like a full plate.
That stuff.
I know.
They take me down a couple notches to like a $20 spot where I know my plate gonna be full and I only eat half of it. I'm like, can we wrap this up? No, I need all that. I need all that.
Doc want to be able to dip his garlic bread inside the spaghetti and an egg roll fall off the side of the plate because he went to the buffet that got everything.
The unlimited, right? You
unlimited buffet.
By the time the food come, you be like, let's just wrap this up. We done ate all the appetizers and the bread. And this thing, we good.
The unlimited buffet has no rhyme or reason. It's lasagna, some beef, pork, some pork ribs, some beef ribs, and then there's an ice cream machine right next to it. Like it has no rhyme or reason.
Spaghetti ain't get over because spaghetti be heavy.
The spaghetti be heavy. Everybody be talking over the food. It's disgusting. How you went off on that lady? What?
She's really mad that you ain't go off on.
We're leaving. How you went up on that lady and she didn't mention you? Because that's my job. My job is to show y'all a video, and then I'm supposed to give you an opinion on the video. You put yourself in a guilt trip and said, I'm glad I'm not that type of parent. Nobody said you were that type of parent. Sean, we think you're an excellent parent. We think you're an excellent parent.
Well, not when you got a bunch of dudes you dating. Does that make you
Jay Black? That was Jay Black. That wasn't me. That was Jay Black.
No, if you think about it, is that a good parent if you got a bunch of dudes you dating?
Not me. That's Jay Black. That's Jay Black. That's not me.
Shouldn't it be one at a time? You setting a good example. I don't know.
One at a time.
You can't date a bunch of different dudes and think that's okay.
No.
That's what Pac said on Papa's song. He was talking about his mom had different.
All right.
The other night.
Oh,
hey.
Not, sir.
Absolutely not. What? I'm playing. What? I guess.
You almost made it.
How you gonna talk about somebody being a parent and having a bunch of dudes? She never said they be around her kids. They're not freaking having daycare dates.
I don't know if she around the kids. I just assumed that she got a bunch.
That?
LaShawn, I guess my bad. My bad,
Like,
LaShawn.
damn.
I don't know. She got a lot of little friends. I
You
figured.
dumbass nigga. I tried to help him. Like, I said the show almost over.
I gotta go, Mike. I gotta go. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
I can't come out to play. I can't. Yeah, that's how you can call your friend back in the day. You and your friend do, like, yo, he comes to the park. You be like, oh, yo, he's not coming. He's not coming. I heard his mom.
See y'all tomorrow.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.